Hey everybody, I'm Jay.
Hey, everybody, and I am Oscar. Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Holy crap. Oh, man, you're a man.
And this is entertainment on tap. Oh god, that's so strong.
Oh, God.
What's up, Super? What's up, Giovanni?
Oh,
Tonight
man.
I am drinking, and I tasted it. I'm drinking.
Mm.
I need to put my hand behind the camera.
Ah, that was bad. That was
Beverage,
bad.
beverage machine.
Oh, that is a badass can.
It's like holographic too, like a fucking Pokemon card.
Oh, my God. Is that a Charizard?
So this is beverage machine triple sci-fi PA. Get it? Sci-fi PA.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm glad you loved that one. It's from Lupulin Brewing, and they don't describe their beer at all, but it is a double dry hop triple India Pale Ale, and it is a 10%. And I'm feeling all 10% already. God, whose idea was that?
You got a 10% beer?
I told you I was going hard. I went soft the first couple of streams because I wanted to enjoy some beers. But now we're doing this for real. Sorry, I just got to share one last thing on here so we can get some people to come join us. What are you drinking, bud?
All right. So, today, oh, this is the can. Let's go over the can first. Hey there. See? It's not as fancy as you. Honestly,
Oh,
it's embarrassing.
you don't like that? Per what is it? Pernicious?
So, can I talk about it?
Sorry, I'm excited because I love that one.
Anyway, so this is from the Wicked Weed Brewing. Is it real weed in here? I should have checked. Anyway, so it is a pernicious India Pale Ale. For those of you who don't know, I'm not a big fan of IPAs, nor I do not understand what half the stuff that it says. So maybe I'm illiterate and I don't understand. But can someone tell me what pernicious means, or is that just a name they made up?
Oh no, that's an actual word, but I forgot what it means. I looked it up when I drank
Oh
that.
my!
How do you spell it?
So Pernicious.
It means
So
highly injurious or destructive. So you're gonna be fucked up. Is what it's saying. It's
to be
saying to
honest,
you.
no, I think you got me on the getting fucked up because my beer is only 7.3% alcohol. Yours is 10, so you got the big
Right,
boy pants on today.
right. And I got the big boy cans. Your cans are tiny.
Yeah, but you only have 4 cans.
Yeah, but you have six, so you better keep up.
I know, right?
I'm already
But it's
pointing
pretty
into the
cool.
next
Like
one.
they look like little buds, but they're actually spiders. I don't know if you can see how y'all can see that good. So that's it's pretty cool. So let's see. It says pernicious. This hop delivery vehicle is crafted to be enjoyed fresh and often, hence selected in New Zealand, Australian, and American hops. Set this beer apart from all others.
You okay there,
Its
bud?
drinkability, its drinkability and clean finish will lead you to never look at IPAs the same way again. It's a silver medal recipient in America Style Indian Pale Ale back in 2015. What have you done since then? Great American Beer Festival. Um,
I'm mad that
this
you got
one
a
was,
whole ass description and I got nothing but a cool ass can.
for the most part, everyone that I get, they have some kind of like, like a slogan or some type of like thing that kind of like, hey man, buy me. But this one was in North Carolina and looks like New
North
Hampshire.
Carolina. Sorry, that's a wrestling thing.
And if you guys have any questions, y'all can give them a call at 1-833 drink WW.
Don't do that. Why are people saying that we're rich boys? You were promised $15. What's going on? What did
I
I
was probably
miss?
W is flipped the wrong
Oh,
way, and I don't like it.
$1 every minute that we were late. So we started at 9:15. So they want, is it $15 each, or do you guys split the $15?
Can we? Do you guys want it like in singles and pennies and IOUs?
No, you're just gonna Venmo it, right? You got me, right? You're gonna cover this one,
Honestly, I think the one with the brightest shirt should pay.
right? You are wearing a Falcon jersey, so I guess that should be me then.
Is that a Falcon? You really insult me.
It looks like a Falcon jersey.
You look like a Falcon fan. Anyway, these are our unofficial sponsors, the
Unofficial
Wicked Wheat
sponsors.
Brewing unofficial sponsors. And bro, you gotta that is blurry. I can't even see it. Beverage machine.
Just give it time. Just give it time.
No,
Look,
no,
it's
it is a badass
holographic.
can.
The holographic is tripping me out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Badass cans from
And I
here
got
on out. If I don't have a bomb ass can, call me out on it, please.
and he'll give you $15 in Venmo.
Yes, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. What's the other one? Zelle. I got you. What up, Shapster?
Since people always complain about my that I did a horrible job on that one.
What do you mean start drinking? We
It's
just
all
chugged the first one, Dakers. We chugged the first one. Where were you at?
yeah. Wait, I came for the name, staying for the sexy B Ras. Yep, that's our buddy Mike. I have no chug redeem here.
Well, we already chugged the first one, so
Yeah, unless you're gonna have me like a few shows ago when I was basically drunk and I was like just mumbling the whole time.
you had some beers there. I was carrying that one.
Well,
Was that episode 2 at the
it
end,
was
or was that the first one?
it was honestly two, but honestly, like the first one, two, and three, all of them have been over 9%. Alcohol, and I just been drinking and drinking, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Slow
it's
down, bud.
yeah.
We got plenty of time. Except we got to be
Oh,
out
do
by
we?
we have to be out at 11 o'clock because I have things to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I
Yeah,
invited?
it's my
Really?
other podcast with my other best friend.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
on that one we don't talk about entertainment, sports, or video games at all. We just talk about life. What kind of fertilizer do you use?
Fertilizer.
That's what we were talking about tonight. So I just wanted to get your opinion real quick.
Oh, oh man, I use that. You grow it, you blow it, you mow it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me write that down. I'll remember
Dog poop.
it. Dog poop. Yes, same. I actually that reminds
uh,
me. I got to clean up dog poop tomorrow before you come over.
by the way,
What's up, sugar?
Mike, when are we playing Rage Cage again? That's what I want to know.
Oh god, that Rage Cage was insane
That
for our
was so
birthday
much fun.
party. That was a good time. I love that
Uh,
game.
love that game. Good
The
times.
only problem I have is that we need to find the right table. We need like a small circular table, so that way we can all be in an actual circle. It just makes it neater.
All right, so I'll start off the topic for today. So one of the things that I really yes, gunshot. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, just like Baker Mayfield. But go ahead.
Hold on. For those who weren't here when we did a chug, I'll have a drink on y'all. Thank you for joining us.
I'm too foamy right now. I'm sorry. I can't.
Okay,
Give,
and
give
they criticize the way I pour.
Look, I got tall cans and they don't pour very well for some reason. Oh, I didn't open it all the way. That's my bad. Anyway, Daddy chill.
You see, W's got a lot of head. Yeah, he does.
Hey yo.
All right. So the first things that
Yo, fix
I
your Wi-Fi,
want
bro.
to talk about. What do you mean? What?
You were lagging out on my side. You're good
Oh,
now. You're back.
my bad. I didn't. I haven't paid my bill, so that's probably why.
Running on that CenturyLink DSL. Got it.
So one of the things I want to bring up is February 27th. We had Pokemon Day. So I'm a big Pokemon fan. I listen since the original Red and Blue and Ash and Pikachu's first adventure. So one of the big announcements was Pokemon. Oh, really?
I stay
Yeah.
strapped. I stay strapped. You gotta be if you ain't
I,
ready, you know.
I I don't have any Pokemon cards. Now I feel, I need to backtrack, and when I said I'm a big Pokemon, I can't even see what Pikachu.
It's give it time. Just give it time. Camera's gonna catch up eventually. Right, camera. Right, camera.
Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah,
they're slowly getting there. There we go. That's such a pretty. Is that who's he with? I can't even see it. It's so blurry.
it's Raichu behind them. It's Raichu and some other Pokemon that I have no idea who it is. Maybe Baby
It
Chew.
looks like a baby chew. Oh my god!
I look
You're embarrassing.
after like the third generation. I gave up on evolutions and pre-evolutions and all that.
The way
Continue. I've been cutting you off. I'm sorry.
just for you saying evolutions. It's evolutions, evolutions like Eevee.
No, but Eevee's my favorite, so that's why I say it that way.
Eevee's your favorite?
It's a joke.
Really?
Continue. No.
Oh, oh. Who is your favorite Pokemon? Who is your favorite Pokemon?
Damn it! I didn't want you to ask me this. So I was thinking about this honestly the last couple of weeks because my daughter's been asking me like who's my favorite, and I have never had a favorite, but I kind of want to say it's Machoke just because he's kind of like a wrestler themed Pokemon. I don't know. I'm working on it.
How do you
We've been
work on it? Like
we've been playing Pokemon Stadium from the N64, so I've been trying to like feel out like who's my jam.
exactly. See, makes us the best. Why not the champ? Why don't you
That's
go
it.
for the?
I
Why don't
said
you go?
Machamp.
Why don't you
No,
go for, no, you said Machoke.
my bad. I meant Machamp. That's who I meant. My bad. I'm old. Give me a
Because he
break.
likes to get choked.
Hey yo, I'm old. I said that in secrecy. I mean, what?
I don't know. Mine is I've always been a big fan of Charizard, but if I had to go probably with the newer generations, probably my favorite one is Greninja. Greninja is just a
Greninja.
badass.
I would say maybe Blaziken because I really enjoyed him being one of my mains, but I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's cool. No, I like Blaziken's Blaziken I think has the badass Mega Evolution,
A what?
right? That's one that Mega Evolution.
What's that?
Oh my god. All right, so Mega Evolution is okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You see
I played the Switch game that had the Mega Evolutions in it, and I didn't like the game. But
you're talking about hold on a second. Are you sure
I,
you sure you got Mega Evolution or the one from Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield, that's not a Mega Evolution.
oh, that's Gigantamax things, right?
Correct.
Sorry, it's been a while. I'm not a good Pokemon fan at all.
Then why'd you raise your hand instead of busting out Pokemon cards?
But I have Pokemon cards on my desk, so I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." Oh yeah, I do owe you guys a drink. It's still a lot of foam up there, but I'll drink anyway.
No, okay, so Mega Evolution is all right. So you seen like the Charizard, how he has like the two variants, the one that is like he's black and he has like the flames coming out of his mouth, and then
Yeah,
there's the other one where he just looks like a big dragon. Okay, that's Mega Evolution.
gotcha. Okay, my bad.
Okay, so it's not every Pokemon can do it. It's only a select few. Um,
Who picks that?
but yeah, what do you mean who picks it?
Like, who's like, oh, you get a variant Mega Evolution? Like, do you have to be like a certain level of cool? Do you have to pay like Game Freak to be like, hey, Sorry, go ahead.
No, you definitely got to pay game for definitely. That's the only way to get your voice heard. But talking about Mega Evolution, so all right, so the new game that they're finally bringing out is they're bringing back the Legend series, which where out of all the new games that have come out, the Sword and Shield, the was it Ace Arceus, and was it Scarlet and Violet? Probably the Legend series is probably my favorite one. That's the almost the open world theme, but it was kind of like set back when the Pokeballs were first created and stuff. You remember that game? Came out like I think during 2020, 2021.
I didn't play Arceus.
What?
Here's my
That
thing.
is the oh god. Let's hear it.
I expected much more from
Uh-huh.
Pokemon games on the Switch.
So you were disappointed with Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
I was too, just because the what was that center portion of the world where all the like you could battle all the Gigantamax Pokemons that were in the wild. Anyway, that whole area just you were just there for like a few hours just battling and powering up your Pokemon. It made the game way too easy. I agree with that game was there was no challenge at all. But Arceus honestly it was just a whole different game. There's no gym leaders, there's no nothing. Like you really see the whole game itself is it's just different.
Just built different.
I don't know how to sell it. So I never got to actually finish it because like to finish a game to finish full 100% you have to catch like all the Pokemon that were in the area. So there is like the main protagonist gets travel. It looks like it gets traveled into the past, and people don't know how he got there. He just fell from the sky, and he's basically trying to learn the world of Pokemon from the when Pokemon and humans were first working together. So like
Gotcha.
the Pokeball that they use is like first generation Pokeball, where it looks like it's just weird looking. It doesn't look like the regular Pokeball that you see in the games now. And you basically go around just catching the Pokemon, and you're the one that's actually catching them, viewing them, and you're making basically what in the future ends up being the Pokedex entry of that Pokemon.
Gotcha. So this new game that's coming out now is supposed to kind of be set in that same realm of like, hey, this is the beginning of.
I I, I don't know.
There's not much.
Honestly,
There's not much
so
out
like
there, right? From what I saw from Pokemon, it's Zeta A, Legend Zeta A, was a game that
yeah,
was talked about
Rosy,
a couple years ago
Rosy. Mm-hmm.
that never ever came out, but it was like kind of speculated on and a lot of leaks and
Correct.
stuff that, and then it just kind of got dropped, and now they're going back with it, from what I understand.
Yes, and they're going and they're taking the legends. So I don't think there's gonna be any gyms. Um, I think it's gonna be more. It's definitely gonna be an open world, just because of the way the trailer looked. It looked like it was gonna be something more futuristic,
Right.
which would be pretty cool. You know, because we already got how the past looked. It'd be cool to see how it is in the future. Since the Pokemon, I forgot the black the black and green Pokemon. I forgot. It's like Zyger, or whatever his name is. He's the main Pokemon in the game. So it'd be kind of cool to see if they do it futuristic. But so this game here is bringing back the Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolution first came out in the Pokemon XY series, and then later brought back for the Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby games. So it would be cool to see, go back into that area. I know myself and a lot of people were actually hoping to get back into kind of to like the silver and gold era, with Lugia and Ho-Oh. So
That would have been
hopefully
dope.
after that it'll be yeah, because like honestly, out of all the games that came out, that was probably one of my favorite ones, just because after after you finished was it the Johto area? I believe that's where I believe that was the region, the Johto region. After you finish the Johto region, you were able to get on the was it the SS?
Kanto.
I forgot yeah,
The
and
S
you were
the
able to
SS
go back
and
into
the go to
Kanto.
on the Kanto. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was probably one of the coolest things that I loved about the game, and I think that was the last game where you actually got to fight Red, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know off
Yeah,
the top of my head, but I believe you.
maybe.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was
but
reading
like,
that there's gonna be a lot of like Ruby Sapphire inspiration in the game, and Ruby and
well,
Sapphire
it's the
were
same area.
probably my like favorite, not my favorite games of all like favorite Pokemon games, but like the
No,
last
no.
generation that I really like loved before it got out of hand for me.
Honestly, like I agree with you on the Sword and Shield. I wasn't a big fan of it. I thought that was probably one of their weakest entries. I didn't play at all Violet or Scarlet, just because I was kind of disappointed with the whole Sword and Shield. I didn't want to invest time or okay. You good?
I'm good. I
Okay.
didn't. I didn't spill beer. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god. I think that's like what a chug. Yeah.
Look,
Party foul?
you keep talking. Let me clean up. Luckily, it wasn't on the computer.
Oh my god. So, but yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited about the game. The only thing that sucks about it is that this is like the first time party foul. That's right, Super C. And I think everybody would agree. Usually there's like consequences when you party foul. It's either you chug a beer or you go streaking down the road. You got to pick either or. Calm down, man. Come on. Leave that for your after hours podcast.
Yes,
Um,
on the
the
fans.
only thing that's talking about fertilizer.
Hey, it's a weird podcast. Leave it alone.
We taste fertilizer. We everything fertilizer.
We know what we know.
um, but yeah, no, honestly, like the only thing that really sucks about this about the podcast about
The only thing that sucks about this
about the
exact
Pokemon.
podcast is that we're talking about fertilizer now for no good reason because I made a dumb joke.
No, man, but like it just says that we're not getting. It's like the first. So this is the first time since the Pokemon games started that this is the first year we're not gonna get not one Pokemon game at all. 2024 is
2020 and
Pokemon.
24 is there's no Pokemon at all. It's just
Which
whatever
one? No,
updates.
just this year.
I'm saying this year right now, 2024. There's no games
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
out.
If it was updates, would have mentioned it during the Pokemon Day last week, but none
Right.
that wasn't even mentioned. So I don't know.
Let me ask you this real
that's the
quick.
thing that sucks.
You play Pokemon Go still, right?
Oh yeah, but I'm level 41.
Sorry, my apologies. Do they do like good updates? Like in your opinion, do you feel like they update it pretty well? Like it's kind of fresh content and stuff.
Oh no, yeah. They updated. They update all the time. They just updated with promoting which our next thing is Pokemon Horizons. So they updated. So they're showing all the Pokemon that are coming out of that region. So the Pokemon Horizons is
There's a new region.
which it's the region for Violet and Scarlet,
Okay.
their starter Pokemons. Like I haven't played the game just once again. I was so disappointed with the Sword and Shield that I didn't even bother playing it at all. But yeah, so that's gonna be the region. So for those who don't know, March 7th, which is no, not March 7th, no, March or March 17th, I think. Can you check quick when Pokemon Horizon comes out? Or maybe it
Yep.
already did come out. I didn't realize it.
Got it.
But while you're looking that up, this AirPods are killing me.
March
So
7th, which is yesterday.
Oh, Pokemon Horizon came out yesterday.
Whoops! Yay!
Woo! To be fair, I was watching Avatar, so I just caught up with it. I watched, but anyway, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, Pokemon Horizon came out yesterday. I haven't seen it yet. We'll see. It's a 40. I believe it's 40 episodes.
What's it on?
So Netflix. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Netflix now is taking over all of the Pokemon content.
That makes sense.
So
They have a
like
bunch of Pokemon content on there for a while, so that checks out.
and they redid and they did the 3D retelling of Pokemon the first movie. So which was pretty cool to see it in 3D.
Cool.
Not 3D, but like 3D animation. So, but anyway, yeah. So Pokemon Horizon. So for those who actually watch Pokemon, I don't know if anybody in the stream right now watches it, but for those who do, you know that Ash's basically story ended last season, where Ash became Pokemon Master. He became the ultimate Pokemon trainer. He defeated, I forgot Homeboy's name, but honestly, like even though like I was in and out of that show, that last battle with Pikachu and Charizard was if you haven't seen it, that's a pretty epic battle. It's pretty cool. They
It
really
only
did
took him like
that
20
with
years to become a
Pokemon.
champion.
Yeah, and he has the age of bit.
He hasn't aged a bit.
Wish I could
He's out here taking all the steroids, trying to be young forever.
151 or bust.
That's kind of my vibe. Is like I don't mind going up to like Ruby and Sapphire, where I think we're at like 3, maybe 4 something. But I think right now they're up to 800 or so. It's
No, he
insane.
actually talked about it last podcast. It's like a thousand, like just a little over 1,000. So the crazy thing is, this new season is a whole completely storyline. So Ash is nowhere in existence. Obviously, there's still a Pikachu in the realm, but it's not Ash's Pikachu. So Ash and Pikachu storyline looks as for the time being to be done. So the new protagonist is two characters, Liko and Roy Ray, and they're just young trainers starting off for the first time, basically retelling that story, but with their star Pokemon. So, like I said, I haven't seen it yet. I'll probably watch a little bit of it throughout the weekend. I can tell you a little bit more about it during the podcast, our next podcast. But I don't know. I don't know how people. I feel kind of weird all these years just into watching Ash and Pikachu now, knowing that their storyline is dead. It's like my childhood kind of just ended right there, you know.
Right?
So, hey man, hey, that
It's
was Saturday morning cartoon for me.
it's
Wake up
insane that
early,
they
watch
have kept
Pokemon.
that story going for so long. Like you think about it, we're watching that as kids and it's fresh. Like to me, Pokemon is one of the like maybe the first three like animes. I don't know if Pokemon's considered an anime, but
I think it
it's
is.
I would consider it an anime for me. But it's one of the first animes that I've watched, and we'll talk about another anime that I've watched first later on today. That's gonna be a sad topic to cover. But for them to to keep with him for so long, it's just nuts. Like you don't see that in anything except for like maybe soap operas or wrestling these days, where they have the same person going on the same show for so long. It's nuts the longevity they got out of Ash and Pikachu.
And Judge Castle, welcome in.
What up, Judge?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, so yeah, it is animated for a younger audience. It's just, like I said, uh, Pokemon brings me back to like my childhood. You know, waking up early morning, watching Pokemon, Jackie Chan Adventures,
I love that show.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Uncle,
Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. One thing, but I love Jackie Chan
I
Adventures, bro.
love Jackie
That was my
Adventures.
show.
I just started watching Yu-Gi-Oh again a couple weeks ago. I watched like the first season ish or so, and then I kind of gave up on it.
The thing is, I tried getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, so I rewatched the first season, fully entertained until after he beat Pegasus, and then it started getting to a whole different story. And then I was like, all right, this is whack.
Yeah.
They should have just ended it with him beating Pegasus, and that was it.
It's like there's the middle part that's kind of like ass, and then it gets to the point where it's the what's the other? It's like the where they get to Exodius, and that picks up, and it's like good again. But
Yeah.
like that middle part is like it's so bad to watch.
Is there? I'm sure there is, but I think the American version we only got to see Yu-Gi-Oh after he had all of Exodius.
Right.
But is there like a story? Is there a cartoon prior to that series, or no?
Not that I'm aware of, but I don't know the lore or the history of it. Toonami After
Like you mean
School
not in
was
the
a
U.S.?
childhood banger. Yes, Toonami was insane.
Yeah, bro. Tom and Tom Two, probably one of the best hosts for Toonami.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think about like, now whatever happened to like the whole Tom Two storyline. So I don't know how much you followed on the host characters for and Tom Two. Tom died, and then Tom Two came back, and you know who Tom is, right? I feel like you're looking at me confused.
I don't
Does
know who
anybody
Tom and Tom 2
remember Tom?
is. I have watched Yu
Anybody
Yu
remember Tom?
Yakushu, but I couldn't get past like the first 7 or 8 episodes. I'm in a bad spot with anime right now, like actual like legit anime where like it's sub or dub. I can't get into an anime. I tried watching One Piece and I got like maybe halfway through season 2 and I was like it's so much, and then I was like okay, let me get off of One Piece and watch some Yu Yu Hakushu. I don't think I'm saying that right. And I got
Hakusho.
Hakushu. I got through a couple episodes, and it's a good series. But I'm having like an anime block. You know, like writer block is a thing. Anime block is like in my head right now. But yeah, I don't know who Tom 1 or Tom 2 or I know Tom from MySpace. Does that count?
All right. So in Toonami, The host was like an animated character. His name was Tom, and he was the one that came out and told you. Look him up quick while I'm talking to you.
No, yeah,
But
I'm trying
basically,
to think about it though.
Tom is the character. He's like, all right, today's episode we have Dragon Ball Z, but it was like an animated character just talking about what the next cartoon they were about to watch. But even with that host, they made a whole storyline. You remember now? Okay, so Tom's story. I always wonder what happened to the whole storyline. So like Tom, the original guy, his ship where he hosted the show got infiltrated by some alien goo, kind of like the Blob, and killed Tom. So then Tom 2 comes in and kills the alien blob. And then years later, Tom comes back to life, but as a zombie and tries to kill Tom. Bro, honestly, Toonami went all
That's
out on
so
that with
much
the
lore for
storyline.
like a host.
Bro, exactly, bro. Dude, come on. That's when Cartoon Network was at its peak, bro.
That's wild.
Tom.
Oh,
But
Tom.
as far as anime goes, yeah, I'm just like I've always been sort of in and out of anime, but I'm just now getting into anime again. So I just watched the whole series of Hunter x Hunter, which in the beginning it took me a minute to get into, but like I I started dying out after like when they started like the first test when they were running in the tunnels. I think it was like one or two episodes straight of them running tunnels, and I was bored out of my mind, so I shut it off. And then my wife and somebody kept telling me, like, "Don't watch it. It's actually really freaking good." So I was like, "All right, let me get back into it." So I started off wherever I left off, but ever since then, bro, I was hooked. It was such a great show.
I was gonna mention that, Judge. That's why I'm laughing, because I was thinking about that. I was like, "Oh, this is the guy that
Oh,
hosts
Stick,
yes,
Nickelodeon, yeah,
yep."
Nickelodeon. But dude, I
They
remember
had
Stick.
Stick, and then they had the what was the one guy for like during the
Nick
day, like
Jr.
Nick Jr. They had the it was just a face on the blank screen. Yeah,
That was his name, Face. Yeah, no.
killing it. The '90s were
Stick
amazing.
even had, bro. The Stick even had a storyline. He had a twin, and he had to travel the world or travel the area to try to find his twin brother. And dude, it was dude, bro.
and
Everything they had to do to keep us hooked.
and now it's just go on Netflix. You know, we don't have that. They don't have that
Yeah,
anymore.
no, bro, no.
Creativity is
The
dead.
kids today, when here, this is what old people say. Kids will never know how good we had it.
They won't. They won't know. Like we had the best anime, cartoons, hip hop. Like that. Yeah.
Exactly. Now we
Now we
binge. Yes,
binge.
exactly. Now we binge.
For Hunter x Hunter,
So
I didn't mind the first couple seasons. It was when they got to the like the bugs or the chimeria.
that storyline is so freaking good. What are you talking about?
It's
Dude,
good.
that that's
It ends amazingly. It was the first couple episodes where I'm like, oh my god, this is kind of dragging a little bit. Like, and it's bugs
okay. I
and
can see that when the mother thing was kind of just sitting out here with her
yeah.
goons. Yeah, I
It was weird for me at
honestly,
first, and then like eventually, I'm like, oh, I always hooked at the end. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. Like, I just can't wait to see what happens.
yeah, I know the last season. Honestly, I thought was like more of a bust because
Yeah.
like I was like so hooked onto it. He finally found his father. He was gonna train with his father, and then it just dies. Honestly, my favorite season is probably when they're inside the video game. That's probably the best season. I missed the original Dragon Ball. That was
What up,
an adaptation of
Jay? The other Jay.
what happened.
I'm trying to
What I missed?
read what
Oh,
Mr. Jonathan put, but
uh,
I just see Chen, but I don't see a previous comment.
yeah. I see Chen,
Dropping
but I
frames.
don't
Oh,
really
I
see any other
am
comments
dropping
up there.
frames. My internet's fucking up.
No, I don't see anything from Jonathan either. But hold on a second. Okay, so you like okay,
Hold
so
on.
you like
My internet's fucking up.
uh so I can talk with people while you're trying to fix your internet.
Hold on. Why does
Ask
this happen?
it politely to frig off. Well, while you're worrying about that, so Judge, yeah, the first Dragon Ball was basically just fighting and stuff. But correct me if I'm wrong. In the original, in the when Goku was just a kid, he still met Master Roshi. He still learned the Kamehameha from Master Roshi in the original Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah, they can't hear us or
Oh,
anything
what?
like that. The internet's
Oh,
really bad.
you guys. Oh, yeah, it says we're sounding very choppy and we're popping.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
So, well, Senior W, YT, J, whatever you'll call him, is fixing that. How's everyone doing tonight? Is anybody else drinking with us, or is it just us? I would love to know that. It was used, but that is true. Yeah, yeah. I guess, yeah. You're right. He either used the commandment as a last resort. Honestly, I haven't had any complaint with any of the Dragon Ball series. The only one that wasn't really my big favorite, which is kind of like what everybody else's like least favorite was the Dragon Ball GT.
I think we are good
Nice, sipping on
now.
wine. Salud. So Judge says that he's gonna be sipping on wine a little bit because he just had a CBD gummy.
Hell yeah.
Talking about wine, so the wife was telling me when are we gonna do an episode where we're not drinking beer and having a glass of wine?
I don't know about wine.
Hey,
Wine's
TD's with us.
wine's not for me.
Christian's on.
What up, Escobar?
Seriously, he doesn't show up to any of our events, but he shows up to he shows up to our podcast. What's up, buddy?
Instantly giving him shit. That's a good way to start.
But that's a real friend. A real friend gives you shit. God, that just shows how much I miss this guy. Hey, remember, it's still a 1% chance that he may show up.
Still might show up to the house party. Sorry you're feeling like
I
shit,
love you,
SJ.
buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Judge, I didn't mind GT. See, like GT, my thing with GT was that I hated how they basically made Vegeta like so freaking weak. Like they made him just become chill. Like for him to get up to Super Saiyan 4 at that time, which was the half monkey, half Saiyan, he basically had to be slammed and sprayed with Bulma's machine. Like that's not the Vegeta. Vegeta would work out and train and do whatever it takes to get to that level,
Yep.
and he relied on a machine. That it didn't sound like Vegeta. That's probably my biggest thing with him. And they got rid of his hair and they gave him a mustache. But that's a whole different story, I guess.
Okay, hold on. And my internet's fucking up again. What is going on?
Let's see what else people said. Need to do a stream where you have to finish a bottle of wine before you stand up. Honestly, I could do that.
It's just wine. Like
I could easily
wine
do
doesn't compare to the fucking 10% beer that I'm drinking right now, but wine,
that. You'd be surprised because wine gets, in my opinion, I think I get more fucked up on wine than I do on beer.
really. I can't drink wine.
I
At
do.
least the ones that I've drank before, it like messes my stomach up, but gotta pay the bills. I paid the bills. I don't know why it's messing up like this.
Um, so yeah, no, so I was thinking like if we ever do like a wine episode, I feel like it has to be on a special event. Like I feel like if we do a podcast like next year for the Oscars, 100%, I'd be
Right.
down to just
Get fancy, wear a
drink
suit.
wine, get
Okay.
fancy for the Oscars. Yeah, we weren't, they lost our invitation in the mail, so might as well, we're already dressed for the occasion. Might as well just drink some wine.
I can be down with that.
Wine is easy to down, and buzz goes away quick. I don't know about the buzz. I've had pretty good hangovers on wine.
I wouldn't know. I for me wine whenever I drink it, I end up like sick to my stomach. Like not like puke. You know when you like eat too much and like your stomach is full? That's how wine settles for me, and then like just end up laying down and then I'm just fine the next day. But maybe I'm having the wrong wine. Who knows?
Well, maybe you got to go to Walmart and get that barefoot wine or the yellowtail.
Yellowtail. Ooh, wild and crazy. I feel like because we're talking about DBZ right now, we should go
Yeah,
ahead
I was gonna say that.
and RIP to
Show our
Mr.
respect.
Akira Toriyama. For
What
me,
happened?
for me,
Oh, I lost the stream. Do you have it?
insane connection is good for me. Can you guys see us? Can we
Hmm.
get some? Can we get some ones in the chat? Can we get some ones? No, we're getting Fs. I don't want Fs. I want ones. We got a
Okay,
one. Okay,
go
we got
ahead.
1-1. We're back in the game.
Okay, my bad. No, I don't know. Just like the whole stream just went down on my.
Can we
Anyway,
get? Can we get
but
some
yeah,
more ones in the chat?
Oh no,
Let's
I
give it a
saw
minute for
one
them
right
to
now.
let's give it a minute for them to pop back in because I think the stream did go down for a little bit.
Because I see like we went from like 7 or 8 viewers watching to two. So on your end, can you like who's currently like watching us so I can actually know who I'm talking to?
I don't know if there's a way to see who's in chat in the YouTube view, but I can try and look that up, see if it's a thing that is possible.
Anything is possible if you set your mind to it, buddy. Never solely coming for getting watch. We have Dakers who is doing a dab.
That's a Bucks jersey.
Yeah, I told you it's a
I
Bucks
didn't see the
jersey.
logo before. I thought it was a Falcons jersey.
Why would I wear a Falcons jersey? Bro,
You, I don't
we're
know.
talking about Mike Evans later on today. You're pissing me off.
Wine is sweaty sock. No juice. What's up, Mike? I believe that's my buddy Bakey. I'm not. I'm okay. Let me go deeper into that. I haven't drank like dark wines. I usually drink like pink Moscato or stuff like that because it's sweeter and it tastes good.
That's fancy.
I know, pinky out kind of stuff. But I can't do like grape kind of like dark Merlots kind of stuff. It doesn't taste good to me. So I think maybe that's my problem. I don't know. The
What?
internet's
Just put some sugar
struggle
in it.
busting. You're right. Put some sugar in it, stir it up like some Kool Aid. That's what that's my bad. I didn't think about that.
But it's just cool. You got to put at least like sugar in it to make sure that you can taste it. Else
Right.
it's pointless.
Fair enough. My bad.
All right.
So yes, like we
So
were saying, big rest in peace to Mr. Akira Toriyama. To me, I think
salute.
DBZ is the salute for sure.
Actually, let me finish my beer. There we go.
I
He,
think I feel like I'm old, so I could be remembering wrong. I think DBZ is the first ever like real anime that I ever watched, and it's arguably one of the greatest animes of all time. Like,
I I agree with you. And honestly, like it's old. It doesn't get old. Like, come on, when Super Saiyan for the first time, bro. I remember as a kid watching it, excited. Even episodes just trying to get to that one spot where he became Super Saiyan. it was, bro, it was epic. Krillin died, and Frieza basically fucked with Goku so much that it made him turn into Super. He was just that much of a beast.
Right.
So yeah, honestly, you know, rest in peace to one of the greatest guys that made anybody who's into anime probably fall in love with anime
Oh, for
because of
sure.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, if it
You
isn't for
know,
Dragon Ball, like who knows if I ever care about, like obviously Pokemon's a different beast because it was such a machine of like Pokemon cards and it's tailored to kids. DBZ isn't tailored to kids exactly. It's tailored for all kind of fans globally. I think without that, who knows if it makes its way into the Western media of like, hey, there's this big thing of anime and these epic stories of amazing feats, and it's a huge part of my life. I mean, I remember watching that
I
with my older
agree.
brothers and enjoying these cool stories. And it's like I as much as it is a meme and like sometimes it makes me mad like going back and watching it. But the whole like tune in next time to find out, and like I have to tune in next time. I have to watch next time to see what happens. And they did that so many times. Like it was an amazing model of like, hey, here's a cliffhanger. Got to tune in next time to watch out, see what happens. Does Goku come back to Earth with the Dragon Balls? Like, it's an amazing show. Like, there's no replacing or trying to duplicate what they did in that show.
No, they did something that honestly I don't think ever, you know, get to that point. They have full length movies. They have literally a show that's been going on since the 80s. Like I can't think if someone can point out another one. I can't think of a anime that has this long of a this long time frame of an anime that's still going on to this day. They're still continuing on with Super. You know, so like it's just what he did, what he started was is patience. My thing that I regret is that I didn't get to see Dragon Ball as Goku as a kid until Dragon Ball Z. I didn't even know it existed until I remember as a kid Dragon Ball Z, and then having to during the weekend during the summers go with my parents to Peru as a kid, and in Peru they were showing the original Dragon Ball Goku as a kid before the before we got in America, so I got to see it over there. But this, like even as a kid, the kids show it was a badass. It was a lot more perverted than the Dragon Ball Z one, but it was still such a good freaking show.
One Piece older
One
than
Piece
you.
would be a
One
classic.
Piece has been going on for a while and it's still going, so it might eventually top DBZ as the longest running.
Are they continuing shows? Are they continuing new shows? The animated, I
It's
mean
still
the live
going.
action one. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
it's
know.
so. I would imagine it has more episodes than DBZ does, like all of DBZ's
Really?
catalog.
Damn.
It's so many episodes to it.
One
Yeah, well,
Piece, not even 75%.
not even.
That's
It's wild. So, wild. Have you watched One Piece?
I, I have not watched One Piece. It's on like my to do list. And the thing, the reason why I haven't jumped into One Piece is because everybody tells me One Piece, I'm going to be on it for a long, long time, just because
Is
of.
it? I'm sorry. Is it possible for you to switch your mic to not your AirPods because I feel like they're cutting out and we're not getting everything you're saying.
Is that true? Can 100 episodes. So just so I can know, is is anybody can give me a thumbs up, down, yay or nay? Would be
Yeah,
great.
is he cutting off for you guys too, or just me? Over 1,300 episodes.
Well, Daycare is fully caught up on One Piece, so
That's wild. That's so insane. It's so much, and it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's just so much.
okay. So this has nothing to do with anime, like cutting off. Sounds like he is at 2%, while W is at 50%. Oh, it's not bad right now. Hold on.
So I'll turn him up a little bit. and then you give me a mic check. Took you 4 years to get caught up. Yeah, I started it earlier, maybe in the summer last year, and I watched a decent amount. But I just got this like complete block with watching any kind of anime. I tried watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and I enjoyed it, but I couldn't get into it enough to get past like the first season or so. And I tried watching something else, and I'm like, I can't get into anime for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's like this block. But give me a mic check. Give me a mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 3. One mic check 1 2 and 3. I switched it up. I got rid of the AirPod.
Okay.
Is
We
that
can
better?
hear you, but you're low. But I can turn you up on my end, and that's not a problem at all.
Sweet. So like I was saying, this has nothing to do with anime, but my kids right now are into wait what?
He mentioned Full Metal Alchemist, which
But
is one of my favorite animes of all time.
I haven't seen it. I heard it was good, but I haven't seen it.
So good, so good. Thank you, Dickers.
So my kids, sadly, it depresses me because I think it's so whack, but they love it. So Teen Titans Go.
What is it?
Not like isn't Teen Titans Go.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like the goofy.
It's a goofy version of Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
It's funny, but it's
So-
not. It's not Teen Titans. Teen Titans goes hard.
Well, hold on. I haven't even seen Teen Titans. So what I started watching just for the hell of it was Young Justice. Have you seen Young Justice?
I haven't heard of it.
So, man, I am hooked on that show. I was just kind of like, oh, Young Justice for Teen Titans. I was like, let me throw in Young Justice to see how it is. Episode 1, I was done. I'm hooked. It's so freaking good. I'm like, bro, why did I waste my whole life not watching this? It's such a good show.
What is Young Justice?
So from my understanding is that it used to be on, I guess, Toonami or wherever platform that it was on when cable was around, and for whatever reason they ended the series. And then when HBO Max started their streaming platform, they brought back the show, and now they made it into an HBO original or Max original. But I'm in the first season right now. But so far, bro, it is good. Like, it is action packed. It's like it's well done so far.
Looking at pictures, I remember watching that show, but I didn't watch it that much. I don't remember it that well.
I've never seen any of them.
I've never heard of Ninja Scroll, so I'm gonna have to check that out. SJ.
But the Clone Wars, all of the Star Wars animated shows,
Bad Batch.
they're all freaking good. Bad Batch is great. The Clone Wars is probably one of my all-time favorite ones. The whole storyline with bringing in Ahsoka, like, it is so freaking good. And the movie, yeah.
We could do a whole episode of this on just Star Wars.
For those who don't know, YT was the biggest hater and hated Star Wars in the beginning. It took him a long time to get to Star. Yes, it did. I think it was your dad that kind of forced you.
I didn't hate Star Wars. I just never watched it until I was like an adult.
Adult with beard, and no. It took you. I kept telling you, Star Wars was it.
No, yeah, you did tell me that in high school, and I didn't believe you, and I was like, oh, I can't get into it. And then like, I remember watching one I watched the first, I think it's episode 4, the one with Qui-Gon and
that's episode 1. Remember, it goes with the originals is story 3, 4, 5. I mean,
1 2 3.
4, 5, 6.
Right.
Then the Phantom Menace is 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And
sorry.
then the last ones that just came out is 79.
I'm not a good Star Wars fan, so yes, I tried to watch the first one, couldn't get into it. Excuse me. And it took me a while to get into it, but I did, and now I'm all caught up on all of it. Call yourself a nerd. I'm trying my best to be a nerd. It's a series and a movie. I'll check it out.
By the way, By the way, it's time for our unofficial sponsor. We have the Wicked Weed Brewing from a lot of different places. Obviously, New Hampshire, New North Carolina, and they're pernicious. This hop delivery vehicle is crafted to be enjoyed fresh and often. Hand select New Zealand, Australian, and American hops set this beer apart from all others. Its drinkability and clean finish will lead you to never look at IPAs the same way again. Get yourself a Wicked Weed Brewing at your local grocery store. Precious.
And so I also am drinking some beer tonight, and I have Beverage Machine, which I had to do the official fucking hold the hand behind it so that way my camera can fucking zoom in and focus on it.
See the holographic color.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! And as vicious as that can looks, I am also viciously drunk. So yeah, it's a triple
really?
sci-fi. I am, for the first time on this podcast, more drunk than you.
Damn. Remember, you get 10% alcohol. Mine is a 7.3. So
Yeah,
if you have
up,
hair on
bro.
your chest, definitely get the what was it called again?
It's the Beverage Machine Triple Sci-Fi IPA.
I just need the name of the beer.
It is Beverage Machine by Lupulin Brewing, and I'm trying to find any description they might have on their website because this can has no description at all. Yep, I'm over 21 years old.
So while he's looking into that, so the next thing I'm not gonna lie, we are way behind schedule of what we wanted to talk about. So let's kind of like go into our next topic. One more time, rest in peace. Talking about will always be one of my favorite animes. But you wanted to bring up the issue right now with P Diddy and Meek Mills.
Do I want to bring it up?
I'm breaking the seal.
Yeah, you go do your thing.
I'm breaking the seal.
Do I want to bring this up? Oh my god! So we're talking about P Diddy, Meek Mill, the lawsuit that is happening right now. It's nuts. So for those who don't know, P Diddy was sued by his ex wife, maybe ex partner for sure, Cassie, who is a singer and artist and actress, and I think they settled out of court for that. And then there's a new lawsuit that has a lot of allegations to it. But the big one was that he and famous Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill allegedly had some kind of word this properly. P. Diddy and Meek Mill had some sort of sexual relations. Allegedly, of course. And so, I mean, of course, of any kind of lawsuit or any kind of allegations or statements saying, "Hey, this happened." There's two sides. There's three sides to a story. One person's side, the other person's side, and what's the actual truth. The one thing I will say is that P. Diddy, from all of the allegations he's had put against him in the last year, sounds like a terrible human being. If all the allegations are true, fuck P. Diddy. If the allegations of him and Meek Mill and other artists in the world are also true, it's a lot of nasty stuff going on. Just a little bit.
Honest, like so many things have come out allegedly.
Allegedly,
that P Diddy has been grooming a lot of like young artists. Allegedly, some of them being in the male category.
Allegedly.
So it's crazy. And honestly, like I don't want to say it doesn't surprise me, but I feel like over the last couple of years, there has been so many of like high elites that have honestly been to jail or the careers are basically done because of this. You know, there's Kevin Spacey, There's Harvey Weinstein. Like there's so many people that are in that realm. So being that P Diddy is now in that same realm, because he's not just a regular guy. You know, uh, he is a businessman. He has his companies. He has his investments. He got dropped from Ciroc and
Did he
what
really?
other
Wow,
business. Yeah. I believe I'm
that's
almost
wild.
100%
No,
positive.
I believe you, but
Uh,
wow, it makes sense because
I'm almost 100%
he's
positive.
been like under fire for like it feels like every couple months there's somebody else coming out or something else coming out saying, hey, he did this or he did that. And the crazy part for Meek Mill is that Meek Mill, the allegations came out, the lawsuit came out, and say what you will, but in my opinion, if somebody is saying I did something that I didn't do, I would say, hey, that's not true, and I would leave it alone. Meek Mill went the opposite way. He said, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. And he tweeted for like 2 days straight. That's all lies. There's no facts. And I feel like the more you just like deny it, deny, the more you try and deny it, to me,
But, but isn't that like a double? So what's worse, denying it or just staying quiet?
no, for sure, you don't want to stay quiet. But there's staying quiet, there's denying it 17 million times or different ways, and then there's the middle ground is just saying, hey, that's not true. It's baseless. There's no, and then putting on a statement real quick and saying it's done. But he didn't do that. He said it's not true, and he was tweeting this person and that person and this other person's like just going. I'm like, you're trying too hard to dispel the rumors. It kind of, I don't know. I we'll never know unless somebody admits it or there's some facts or videos or whatever you might have you any evidence that says, hey, this is what happened. But to go that hard at saying this never happened and saying it 20 different ways 100 dozen times, it's a lot. But it's you never know. That's why I keep saying allegedly, because you don't know if it happened. But the fact that it's even coming out, I mean, and also in that lawsuit or whatever it might have been, it was stated that somebody from the Super Bowl was also a allegedly somebody involved with Mr. Diddy, and most folks were leaning towards it being my dog Usher, which is wild.
And he actually was talking. I don't know if you heard that they were about to start a band together. You heard that?
I did not.
It was gonna be Usher, Diddy, Jay-Z, and I would like to say it was another guy. I want to Pharrell. They were gonna start a four-man group.
That would have been nuts.
Yeah, but now with everything that we know about
Allegedly,
that's happening to Diddy, allegedly. But
NWA Part 2.
NWA
That's insane. That's a super group right there. That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me,
because you would have two of the best producers. Because Diddy I'm sorry to cut you off. I was going to say Diddy as a producer, I always thought he was kind of mediocre. But you have Jay-Z and then Pharrell. I think Pharrell overshadows Jay-Z. Jay-Z is great at bringing in talent, and he is a good producer. But I think Pharrell has the bigger vision, and then you have Usher as vocals.
Right. You have Pharrell as the producer megastar. You have Jay-Z as the rapper megastar. You have Usher as a vocalist megastar, and then you have P. Diddy, who
Diddy giving out free massages, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Giving out free massages.
The reason I emphasize allegedly is because there's a former NFL player who was talking about Brett Favre, and Brett Favre, I don't know if you know, I'll go over it real quick. Brett Favre was he had taken funds from the government or something like that. I'm gonna get this wrong. Brett Favre had misused some funds for some stuff, and this former NFL player on his podcast talked about Brett Favre, and Brett Favre sued him for what's the word? defamation, basically saying like
Yeah.
So to avoid that famous NFL former punter, Pat McAfee, has started saying anything that is not like official. He just allegedly everything. Allegedly, this person ate pizza. Allegedly, this person went to the store. Like whatever. Like as long as so he doesn't get
Allegedly.
sued.
So allegedly, Pete might watch our podcast and try to sue us.
Fuck, damn it, Pat, we're good, bro. Like allegedly, we're friends, right? Allegedly, like there shouldn't be a problem.
Allegedly, Pete was trying to give massages to Jay-Z in the boy band, and that's why it didn't work out.
Allegedly, I want to stay as far away from P Diddy as possible. I do want to say real quick that the rapper from my band, the reality show Dylon, complained about
Dylan. No, those are bro. You're fucking
like
me, right?
in the last couple of weeks he complained about Dave Chappelle, and not saying that Dave Chappelle was wrong and like making his joke, but that like that skit negatively affected his career. And I'm like, dude, like on that show you try to be the boss, and that skit from Dave Chappelle is amazing. The 5 best rappers in the world: Dylan, and Dylan. Everybody knows that. Co-workers, bro.
Choked out White Clef. I love you. Too close, man. You too close.
You're too close. Jesus Christ,
bro. Dave Chappelle, bro, always be the goat.
So real quick, between me and you, this is not for anybody else watching. I want to make a clip in the beginning of this. Yeah. You guys stop listening or watching. I want to make a clip of like our favorite like shared like movies and stuff like that, and like feature that as the intro. But we'll talk about that later. But since you're wearing a Falcon jersey, I feel like this is a good time for us to transition into us talking about NFL free agency. So you tell me about the people that you hope will sign with the Falcons to make your Falcons team so much better.
For those of you who you don't know, I'm obviously diehard Falcons and born and raised in Atlanta. Bro, is that a Falcons? I literally have my Bucks right here. Okay, so I'm a Buccaneers fan, so
I'm sorry.
I can get in like I hate social media, but I'm. It looks like Mike Evans is going to be a lifer when it comes to him being with the Bucks. He's going to end his career with the Bucks, signing a $52 million contract for 2 years, guaranteed $34 million, I believe it was.
$35 million. Get it right, you Falcons fan.
I'm sorry, 35. Fuck you, bro. So honestly, I'm a big Mike Evans fan. Mike Evans is probably one of my favorite players of all time. For the Bucks, better than what? What did your shirt say? Better than you. Who's MJF?
He's a wrestler.
Oh. So I'm a big Mike Evans fan. So I'm excited that he's finally gonna stick with the Bucks. Baker Mayfield, for those who don't follow the Bucks, he had a huge comeback in his career for the Bucks. Like what's the proper way how to say it? Like people were expecting a certain season out of the Bucks, and obviously the whole team as the Bucks, obviously accomplished what they accomplished. But realistically, the quarterback, the one that guides where the ball's going to go, has a big interest, emphasis on what's going to happen with the team. And Baker Mayfield, honestly, he did stuff that people thought that he was not going to do. He had a great freaking season.
Right. Some would say that he had a better season than Tom Brady ever had.
I don't really. Honestly, Brady's last season wasn't really that great.
No, I mean Tom Brady ever. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a bandwagon fan for Brady, so I didn't like Brady until he became a Bucks. So I do have a Brady's Buccaneers jersey, and I still rock it. So I have no shame in it. Are you gonna break the seal? Can you at least announce it?
No, I was gonna leave the whole podcast. Tom Brady
Who's your
bandwagon.
who are you? Like,
No,
what's your
I
team?
I also hate Tom Brady, but for you to be like, oh no, Tom Brady's the best. He's a Buccaneer now, so he's the greatest. Like, fuck
What's your team
you.
right now? Is it Bengals or is it Giants or
Yeah. No, yeah. Keep
is it the
keep going. Bengals, Giants. Who else?
What is it? The Washington Warriors now?
Yep. Love the
is that who you
Warriors.
like?
Steph Curry. Allegedly, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, food sounds good right now.
Washington Commanders. I'm sorry, the Commanders.
The Commanders. Yeah,
God, that's a horrible name for a football team.
it's bad.
But anyway, so yeah, I became a Brady fan when he came to the Bucks because obviously he gave my Bucks a Super Bowl. When was the last time the Giants had a Super Bowl win?
The last time the Giants won the Super Bowl, they beat Tom Brady.
So that was with the Patriots. It wasn't with the Bucks. You're not hurting my feelings.
I think we both made money that night.
Crab keys or Yankers.
Hey, Michael, can you not show up tomorrow?
So, just so you know that YT is a big A-Rod fan. Anything that's A-Rod, he truly loves. Honestly, I've heard him say plenty of times that he feels that A-Rod is at least a million times better than Jeter. At least. So, how do you feel about that, big guy?
I think everything that you just said is a true statement to you.
I'm not a Yankees fan.
The rest of the world doesn't give a crap about your opinion on A-Rod or Derek Jeter or the Yankees.
You should have shot Jeter.
You should have shot
A-Rod. You should have shot A-Rod.
I love that movie. Oh man, I haven't watched it in forever.
But yeah, so Mayfield, it's not 100% yet. He is gonna get a nice little bonus. Right now it's projected, not 100% sure. What's up?
Just real quick, speaking of Mayfield, I just want to say that he was at Yankees spring training earlier this week, hitting some balls, hitting some home runs. So he, I mean, your quarterback of the future is a Yankee fan.
Okay. So Mayfield, there is a possibility that he's gonna get a crazy bonus.
They're saying $40 million a year, maybe, which is not like insane for a quarterback, but it's insane for somebody who hasn't been amazing.
Is it free? No. That's way too much. 4 to 8 bucks. No,
that's what I read, but you have your own sources. So allegedly.
Well, so allegedly. I've been hearing it already, so a couple of times. So I'm looking right now for those who want to look into it. CBS NFL, and I've heard this on different platforms already that he is possibly going to sign a 4-year contract with the Bucks for $108 million, almost $109 million for a 4-year contract, which would equivalent to about $27 million a year. Which that alone is crazy. That's a lot of money. I wish I had that kind of money.
Considering that he, like last year before he was on the Panthers and sucking it up on the Panthers, he had an amazing year with the Bucks. I'll give him that. And I think before he was with the Panthers, when he was on the Browns, he was really good too. He just didn't get his. The Browns didn't care about him.
Bucks need a good quarterback right now. That's obviously.
It's true. Yeah, Tom Brady retired and kind of left you like a little hole there, and he did good last year.
Well, they had. I forgot this cat's name. It was rookie season. He was. I saw him play during preseason. I can't think of his name. It might depend on me.
You went to a preseason Bucks game?
Oh yeah, it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was a Bucks. It was a Bucks and Dolphins game, so I had to go see it.
So speaking of NFL free agency, cheers. The Broncos. The Broncos waived their quarterback, Russell Wilson. What's his fucking catchphrase from the Broncos? Oh, I'm yelling right now. No. Let's ride or some shit like that. So he's
Like,
maybe
it's like a
being
420.
released.
That's
Exactly. He's
410.
maybe being released. I think the Bucks or the Broncos gave him a chance to maybe seek a trade out, see if he can make some more money, maybe. But he's in unprecedented territory of being released and being owed 40 mil himself, to where any team that might sign him will pay him $1 million to have a decent quarterback. He's kind of an all-star, maybe not an all-star, not all-pro, but better than a rookie QB. So he's been linked to the Steelers, linked to the Giants, which I wouldn't mind too much. Been linked to where else? The Raiders. Who knows where he's
And there
going?
was the
But
other guy that I mentioned from the Saints
the
that
Saints,
also
Demarius
probably
Thomas, I
really.
believe, right?
I can't think of his name.
He's their wide receiver that's been like killing it since like the Drew Brees era of him getting there, and he was hurt last year and a bit of the year previous. And I think the vibe has been that he's been like hurt for real, but like not rushing to get back to the Saints. Again, allegedly, but if he's released, that's a big name to be added to any kind of team. Cowboys, any team that's missing a good wide receiver to take them to the next level. But for
Honestly, I don't
agency,
care for the Saints.
because you're a Falcons fan, I get it. No, that's right. But
But the Saints do need to like really rebuild their team up because
they're in a
they've got
bad
our biggest
spot.
rivals.
Yeah, they've been in a bad spot with the Drew Brees
They've got our biggest
contract,
rivals.
and their salary cap has been a mess for a while now. I think it's good for them to maybe just like trying to reset their franchise and say, hey, let's just maybe have a couple bad years and kind of get clear of some money and all that. But I think next year is the Panthers' years. Like the Bucks don't have a chance, the Falcons don't have a chance. Let's go Panthers.
Yay? No. Go Bucks. Go Bucks, everybody.
Go Bucks. Mike Evans.
All right. I want to talk about. I see. So this is my thing. I really want to talk about this show.
Okay.
He hasn't seen it, so I don't care if I ruin it for him. But for everybody else, I really want to talk. I really want to talk about this Avatar show. Oh, okay. No. Please finish.
No, I couldn't.
I want to figure out what it was.
It got jammed.
It's jammed.
Yeah.
So is it too early to talk about this show? Because I really
it's been out for a couple of weeks now. 2-3 weeks, right? Okay, here's the thing. It's been out for 2-3 weeks, and Avatar the anime has been out for years, so like there's no spoilers really.
Okay. All right. So
what's garbage?
This is my thing with the Avatar show. So Baker's garbage. I'm like 50-50 on it. So obviously for those who watched the original cartoon, amazing. The whole show from the Book of Water, Earth, and Fire, great. So what's up?
What about Korra?
Korra was great. I love Korra.
We're still friends. Okay, go ahead.
No. Korra was awesome because it really. I love Korra because it really dove into like their whole, like, besides the basic water, earth, and fire, it really dug into like the aftermath of what Aang started.
Yeah,
and bringing out a lot of the stuff that that you can do with having your your bending.
Right.
And that's the thing. I think Korra was very in depth. Like it really brought out a lot of what you can do with your bending. Like what was it for like the guy who was in prison and he was an airbender, but like if you were able, basically you had to be able to fly, you had to give up every single thing in your life, even like love, passion, compassion. You had to be basically like numb to everything, and you would gain the ability to bend air so much that you're able to fly. Like there was just so much in Korra, like maybe not in the main storyline, but like in like the side storylines of Korra. I think like in general it was a great show. Now the live action, it was a 50-50. I'll even give it honestly. I'll even give it like a 70. Was it 70-30? Going towards more positive because it was different, and honestly, it was a million times better than M Night Shyamalan version. If anybody who's seen the M Night Shyamalan,
That was so bad. So I watched that before I ever
it
watched
was
the
garbage.
cartoon or anime, and it almost stopped me from watching anime. And I'm glad that I didn't not watch anime. That is so bad. Like between the M Night Shyamalan Avatar and the, you ever watch the old DBZ movie that came out like in the 2000s? Like
I'd rather watch the DBZ movie than the M Night Shyamalan one. It was
true,
so,
but
and
they're
and it,
both terrible.
yes, that and the thing with M Night that I really dislike his style of filming, and he makes it very high school filming. You know how like when we used to do a film class, like it was like we had one scene you talking, and then we switched to the other person and they were talking.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't really like it wasn't really like flowing. It was basically like cut to one camera, here's go to the other camera. I hated his style. I mean, that's honestly part of one of the reasons why I hated his movie with Will Smith. The what was it? Earth One or the Last on Earth? The one with Will Smith and Jaden and Jaden Smith. The one that basically ended Jaden Smith's career.
I didn't watch it. I
Earth
guess
One. Yeah,
that's
it
not the
was
one
that
where
one.
that
But
it's a Netflix special where there's like robots and aliens and stuff like that. I don't even, no, that's not Jaden Smith. That's just Will Smith.
you talking about iRobot?
No. There's like blue guys and stuff like that, and they're like, I think it's like Africa or whatever.
Bro, you talking about the one where he's a cop?
Yes, is it like Night or something like that? That's definitely that's. Ignore me. Go ahead.
That's
Continue.
a whole different movie. Anyway, so yeah, the live action show, like I said, I'll give it a six. I'll give it a 70-30 because I did enjoy it. There were just a lot of aspects of the movie that I didn't really like. One of the things is like in book one, the Book of Water. I'll just straight out say, Aang didn't learn waterbending at all in the show. And in the season that he's supposed to learn waterbending, he didn't learn it at all. They never got to that part of the show where he learned waterbending. So that was a big thing that I really didn't like.
Okay.
The second thing is, and I think so, and I know because obviously there's a lot of episodes. There was a lot of episodes in each season of Avatar. So a lot of the episodes in the live action, they combined a lot of episodes into one episode. If that makes sense. So, and they left out some that I think were very crucial to the show. So I don't know in the animated one, there was the one where like the Airbenders were held captive in a ship by the Fire Nation and Katara. Is it Katara? Yeah, Katara had a fake being an Earthbender to be captured and basically motivate the Airbenders to, I mean the Earthbenders to like, hey, fucking take over. They never had that episode on there. Um, they had the was it Cave of Lovers, which I feel like that was a crucial episode, and I think that was actually in season 2 instead of season 1. But Cave of Lovers, that's when Aang was really showing a lot of interest and showing that he really actually had feelings for Katara. But instead of being Aang and Katara, it was Sokka and Katara. So it was, and it was basically the love of brother and sister that guided them their way out of the cave.
The fuck? They fucked the
Yeah.
show up.
Now that's probably some of the. Oh, and then Boomy from the Earth Kingdom. I didn't like his character in the live action. I think he was better in the animated. He was goofy. He was still a friend to Aang. In this show, he seemed more of a, like he had a lot of resentment towards Aang, and was showing he was showing off a lot of his resentment towards his once upon a time friend. So it was it did aggravate me a lot. Um, so that's probably my biggest thing. Now the good thing that you look so much beautiful on YouTube. Look at you, bro. Are those rosy cheeks? Look at you, big guy. The good things that I did like about the show, because it's not all bad. What I really did like about it is that it was a darker show. 100%, it was 100% darker from episode one. Like what Baker said, like he saw episode one, and it pissed him off. Honestly, since episode one, it was dark. Like the Fire Nation, it showed how ruthless they were. They were burning people. Like literally, they had episode. I'm sorry. Cheers.
Real quick, what beer are you on?
My fourth one.
1-3, and that have Tall Boys. We are unofficially sponsored by Beverage Machine Triple Sci-Fi A. Give it some time to calibrate. And
You gotta put the thing in the. You gotta put your hand in the back so we can see it, because it's zooming in on your hand. There we go. That's even better.
baby. By Lupulin Brewing, and they have no description I can find online or on the can. I might never buy from them again because I like to know what I'm drinking. I do know that I'm drinking a 10% alcohol beer, and I am very happy.
So, and we are also officially sponsored by the Wicked Weed Brewing Pernicious India Pale Ale, manufactured in New Hampshire and North Carolina. And their description is pernicious. This hop delivery vehicle is crafted to be enjoyed fresh and often. Hand selected in New Zealand, Australian, and American hops. Set this beer apart from all others. Its drinkability and clean finish will lead you to never look at IPAs the same way again. This beer won the silver medal in the American Style Indian Pale Ale back in 2015, the Great American Beer Festival. So shout out to the Wicked Weird Brewing. Now back to the show. In the anime, they basically show him suffocating himself and the entire Fire Nation army. In the live action, he gets his ass kicked. Tenzin, my boy Tenzin. Who's Tenzin in the show? I'm trying to think of which one was Tenzin. Tenzin. I don't recognize that name. Honestly, I want to point out before we continue this podcast. I feel like YT, Jay, Senior Dubby, he's gonna be no use to me for the rest of the show.
I can see it. I'm pretty hammered. The airbender was a father figure to Aang. Tencent.
Oh, but he didn't really have a big. Honestly, he didn't have that big of a. If I recall, I'm trying to remember him in the anime series. He had little small parts. In the anime.
Oh, Tenzin. Wait, no, isn't it his son?
No, they're monks.
Oh, from the Airbender Nation. I'm caught up now.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they burnt the hell out of him. Like they showed his body all skeleton figured, burnt up and shit. Like they in the show they burnt people. They didn't care who you. They burnt you. Like they showed the body caught on fire and everything. Yeah,
come on.
So like they really like the stuff that they talked about in the animated version. They truly went deeper into it in the live action version, which I really did like. But yeah, no, honestly, I feel like I said, I'll give it a 70 out of 30 on the show. I didn't hate it. I'm excited to see what they do with the Book of Earth and Fire. I'm just hoping they actually have Aang learn the actual waterbending instead of him being, because he also seemed kind of like a mentor towards Kitara instead of them learning the waterbending at the same time.
So at no point does he, like, from what you watch, does he has no waterbending at all?
No, not at all.
That's wild.
The only waterbending he did was at the end when, like, same way the live action is when he gives his body up to the water gods, water spirit,
the fish.
And it starts fucking up the Fire Nation. That was the only time that he messed around with water.
CGI is bad too.
I didn't think it was bad. Honestly, I didn't mind it. Honestly, I think it was a million times better than M Night's version. But I didn't mind it.
M Night's version is also like 10 years old now, so like there's been advances. So
come on, bro. 10 years old, but still, bro. How many other Iron Man came out prior to that movie, and the CGI was on point.
I think it's older than that. I think it's 15 years actually.
I remember
There's
when
Appa.
Avatar came out.
Appa. I love Appa. I want a dog.
Bro, Appa,
I want a white dog to name Appa. Like I want like a husky to name Appa.
You had a problem with Appa, bro? I saw Appa and I was like, bro. I looked at him and I was like, bro, I want Appa.
No, I love Appa.
Every time I know, but on the live action, every time I saw Appa, I was like, bro, I want Appa. I want to give it a hug.
I want a giant like Great Dane like white dog to name Appa. I'm like I just love you. But yeah, I'm gonna start.
Yes, come on, man. Are you serious? You don't think? Okay, well, me and Dakers might have to have some words on the side because Appa honestly was a true highlight in the show for me. I loved how Appa looked. I thought they did great. I like how they did Momo. I was kind of surprised that they killed Momo, but they brought Momo back to life in the show.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy, but like, I understood why they did it, but. Oh, my bad.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. No, Momo saved a life. Okay,
Yeah.
Momo was saving.
Momo was just eating fruit and stuff.
Momo was saving a life, and then he ended up being a casualty. But they brought him back to life.
Zombie Momo.
They brought Momo back to life.
Okay,
Momo,
he's good. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about spoilers. He's not. He gave up on
it. Honestly, like I'll tell people you should watch it just to.
I will. I'm gonna watch it. I love Avatar.
Just to say you watch it.
I have watched Avatar. I think once every year, like rewatch it.
I have a couple. I have a list of shows. I have a list of shows that I watch at least once a year just to make sure I watch because I'm just that much of a fan. Mine are Big Bang Theory, Parks and Rec, Entourage, and probably The Last Airbender was.
I never watched Entourage like all the way through. I think I watched like maybe season 1, and that's it.
What?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm slacking.
Entourage is from HBO. HBO has a lot of good shows.
They do.
But there's something about Entourage that I just love. It's great. It keeps me entertained from start to finish all the time. All right, just to pass, push through, some of our topics that we want to talk about today. Some of the upcoming movies. So, I'm gonna bring it, make sure I don't say anything incorrectly. So it looks like what's his name? I can't remember pronounce it. Is it Matthew Lillard? Matthew Lillard?
Matthew Lillard. Lillard.
Okay.
Lillard.
Okay, so for those who don't know, since the original live action Scooby-Doo movies, he has basically been the face of Shaggy. Since then, every Scooby-Doo movie that has come out since then, animated version, he has actually been the voice of Shaggy in all of the animated movies since that movie. I don't know if you knew that. He has been. So, but right now he is in the talks for a new animated Scooby-Doo project. We don't know what it is yet, but it's been something that he's been very passionate about. He's been wanting to do this new movie. So, honestly, I love Scooby-Doo. I wish they would. I love the Scooby-Doo movies. It has his own whiskey company. FYI,
do we do a liquor episode? Maybe, possibly. We'll talk about it. Off air.
No, I can do that. But can you?
Okay. Because you're
pretty.
Okay. First of all, because you're trying to talk shit. You're trying to talk shit right now. Allegedly, this is 10%. This is 10%, and they're tall cans. You got small ass cans at 7%. So fuck you.
How do you really feel?
I'm drunk.
Bro, you were literally talking shit to me saying that I can't hold my beer when you were drinking like a 7%, same thing I was. And I was like at a 9.8%. And I was like, bro, I'm fucked up.
So our unofficial sponsor, Beer Spa, that was a good chug.
Oh yeah, this is another unofficial sponsor for those that are in the Orlando area or close to the Orlando area. Now I went there because I saw it on TikTok, and I was saying it was the greatest experience of my life. You paid, wasn't even, I can't tell you how much it was because I don't remember.
He's a baller. He
All I
just
know is
swipes. He just says, "Hey, just swipe it." I don't give a fuck. Just swipe it.
I don't need to pay my mortgage. Just swipe it. No,
Who needs
no, bro.
FPL?
It was cool. It was cool. Unlimited beer and wine. You're in this bathtub that has like hops and some other whatever something they told me. I have no idea what to tell me. You're in a private room. You can listen to music. You can watch TV. You have your own infrared sauna. You have like even they were hyping the haystack. I never got to get to the haystack, but there was a haystack that you can relax and lounge on. And then you had your own private shower. But honestly, it was a great experience. For anybody who's in the Orlando area, definitely try it out. And for those of you wrestling fans like this guy that I'm co-hosting with, a lot of actually wrestlers that live in Orlando, they actually go there
Which
a
is
lot.
a lot. There's a lot of wrestlers in Orlando right now.
I don't know the rest of them in Orlando specifically, but from when I was talking, I was chilling with them after my session, and I was talking to a lot of the employees there, and they kept telling me like, yeah, we have a lot of wrestlers, professional wrestlers from WWE that would come here and just book hours. So I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if you know this, but Phil, Phil's Full Sail, right?
Who?
Full Sail? The school?
Yes, of course. We went to the school together.
We did. They
we took the board.
They work with WWE to film and do their developmental like rookie kind of show right now. So they've been doing that for a while.
Really?
Could have been us.
Cool. I didn't know.
Could have been us.
It could have been.
But you went to the Air Force.
But our parents hold us back. Oh, yeah,
yeah. But our parents aren't rich.
I mean, seriously. And for those Bad Boys fans, Bad Boys for Life is coming back to theaters this year. Hold on, do I have a date for that? I think I have. Do I have a date?
Is there a date? I think they said June or July.
June 7th, Bad Boys for Life is coming back. All right, so we're going to see Will Smith after the infamous slap on the face with Chris Rock. He is coming back and coming back stronger.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
What is it? Is that an Altoids? Pistachio? Look at you, you fancy.
Unofficial sponsor. I went to Sam's yesterday. I got pistachios. Might be in Orlando for the middle of June. Hey, yo.
Bro, I'm telling you, Dickers, look them up.
Let me know. Let me know. Me, you, Venom.
And Beer Spa.
And Beer Spa?
Three of us. Podcast, Let me grab this mic. Let me grab this mic that's not working. Our next podcast will be at the Beer Spa. Me and YT are going to be sharing the tub together.
So, I never watched Bad Boys 3. I know. I fucked up. Was it good?
Yeah. Well, it's a Bad Boys movie. It's what's I can't think of it because of the beers in my head right now. Who's one of my favorite directors? YT, you know his name.
Hold on. Wait.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Michael
Bay.
Michael Bay. No way. You love Michael Bay? Since when?
I'm a thing for Michael Bay. I love his movies. I love just the fact that it's just so obnoxiously like crazy. It's freaking out of the. It's just boom, 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 like for no reason. Oh my God! There's a car chase. Boom! Just freaking explosions. Yes. He is. He has Oscars. Congratulations.
Wait,
put the
just
thing on top.
wait. That's me.
World's
That's me.
best. Yep, that's him.
Suck it, all of you. Suck it.
Uh,
Is that beer number
almost
3?
gets one. No, this is number 5. I got one
Okay.
more beer after this.
It
So
was mid. Bad
well,
Boys 3 was mid.
I like. I didn't mind. I didn't mind Bad Boys 3. I thought it was cool because they brought back a lot of characters. They brought back the dude from. Okay, you seen Bad Boys 2, right?
2?
Yeah,
They made 2?
Bad
Yes.
Boys 2.
Yes, I have seen it. Come
Oh
on.
my god, those can come up because you didn't even see Bad Boys 3. Anyway, okay, so Bad Boys 2. You remember the scene? You remember the scene where they open the door and it's was it Randy or
The kid?
I forgot the kid? Yeah, the kid. You know, yeah, like man, you look 30. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
He they bring that kid back and he's marrying Martin Lawrence's daughter.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
because
awesome.
he got her pregnant. Oh man! Shout
By
out
the
to
way,
everybody who has a daughter out there.
real quick,
Please take care of your daughters.
shout out to Chris and Carl. Love you guys.
Who?
Chris and Carl,
My brothers? Why?
my dogs, my brothers.
Forget that. Our freaking Pisces brother right here, Max, has just joined in.
Maximilian?
Brother, happy birthday. I didn't get to say happy birthday to you. I think I did. Regardless, happy birthday, brother. Love you. Welcome to the show.
I'm trying to hug and
By
kiss
the way,
him.
Max. So, if you don't know, he is. Oh, can you let Max know what you're drinking?
Hey Max,
He
I
obviously
am
wants to know.
drinking tonight. I'm drinking the beverage machine. I'm trying to fucking make it work here for you to see. This can is dope
They
as
are unofficial
fuck.
sponsor.
The best can of the entire podcast. Beverage machine Sci-Fi PA from Lupulin Brewing, and it is 10% ABV, and I am enjoying some pistachios.
So yes, White Tea is drunk.
Who? What?
So I'm sorry, Senor W. Even
Who?
though,
What?
did you change your name? Did you change your name? Because I could have sworn it says Senor W. Now I see Senor Dougie.
I don't. Okay, yeah, maybe I did.
It was, or is this like a Mandela effect?
Could be. Could be.
Am I getting Mandela right now?
Could
It
be.
was Senor W on your podcast, right? I mean, on your thing, right?
Who knows?
Or is it
So Bad Boys 4.
Oh my! Yeah, yes, Bad Boys 4. Bad Boys. God. Here, let me ask you a question, and I need you to be truthful because I already know the answer.
Okay.
All right, hold on. And just to make sure I don't forget. Hold on. I want to make sure. I want to make sure that I don't get this answer incorrectly because I want to make sure that we're being truthful. Talk to me more about Bad Boys while I confirm my.
The Bad Boys movies are some of the funniest action-packed movies of all time. You say Fast and Furious, I say who? I say Bad Boys. Without having watched Bad Boys 3, from what I hear from my friend, pretty good. But I have no understanding of what he's Googling in the background. I can see in your window that you're scrolling up and down.
Look at what I'm doing. I don't appreciate that.
Look, clear your browser history, dude. That's weird, dude. Like, you shouldn't be watching feet stuff. Anyway, as I was saying, What's up, Sugar? Bad Boys 1 and 2. Some of the most hilarious buddy cop action movies of the world in eternity ever. I'm so sure that Bad Boys 4 will be hilarious, especially if they include Jada Pinkett Smith and somehow a smack in there with Chris Rock. Who knows? You never know. Um, what are you Googling right now?
Don't can you not worry about what I'm doing?
I'm so lost on what you're doing because I don't know what I'm doing. But
I need you. I need you to be your
feet,
beautiful
ears.
self.
I so much desire for you to start talking so that way I can use the restroom because I have had so much beer and you haven't had any beer.
I basically had the same amount of beer.
Can we
that you
roll
had.
back to beginning of the stream where we chugged and you took forever to finish your beer and I finished my beer in no time flat? I'm not saying it's a race, but you lost.
I did it. I did it like a man.
Yeah, super slow and like in sections.
You're making me go pee. All right, go pee.
Well, don't tell me what to do.
Okay,
I'm a grown ass. I'm a grown ass man.
And just be ready because I got a very important question to ask when you come back. So go pee. Hurry up. Chop chop. Can anybody agree with me that Senor Dougie Dubby has very short shorts on right now? Because I feel like he does. I just saw his shorts right now. Oh look, he's giving me the middle finger. That's kind of fucked up. I just felt they were very short. He's gonna fall asleep on the pot. Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen him drunk, and I could like the minute he started like I think it was maybe like 20-30 minutes ago when I just saw his face and he was kind of like I was like, yeah, this guy's done. He's done. So for everyone, we got 7 people watching us. Hey, cheers to everybody who's watching with us. What is everyone drinking? Even the ones that have been quiet, I would love to hear if anybody's drinking with us. I would love to hear what you guys are drinking. Let y'all know I'm still drinking our unofficial sponsor for the night. It is Wicked Weed Brewing. Perny. This can is called Perny. And what they say about the drink, it's pernicious. And this hop delivery vehicle is crafted to be enjoyed fresh and often. Hand-selected New Zealand, Australian, and American hops set this beer apart from all others. Its drinkability and clean and clean finish will never lead you to never look at any other IPAs the same way ever again. And they won the silver medal recipient in 2015 at the Great American Beer Festival. So shout out to the Wicked Weed Brewing for being our unofficial sponsor of today's podcast. Let's see, soda, and then Dave Curse is Max, what kind of soda are you drinking? Is it Pepsi? Is it cola? Is it Sprite? Oh my God, look at them legs, bro. You need to shave your legs. Water, going into finals weeks, not taking any chances. Finals, I thought are we in midterms right now? Hey, buddy, you're not a loser. As long as you're getting educated, that's all that matters. So did you fall in the toilet? That's what we all want to know. Did your ass fall in the toilet?
Not this time, but there's always next time.
How was the bidet?
Clean.
Nice. All right. This is going to prove to me if you are truly a real. Are you listening? Are you focused? Are you giving me 100% right now? Okay.
Maybe 80.
This is going to prove to me if you are truly a wrestling fan.
Ooh, boy.
Okay. Are you ready for the question?
Sure, go ahead.
If you cannot answer these questions, then you are truly not a fan. And you should basically just
I didn't know there was a test tonight, but okay.
No, you're being tested. And this is truly gonna justify whether you're gonna continue on being a wrestling fan or you should just give up and watch My Little Pony.
I kind of want to fail now, but okay.
All right. Who are the 4 top wrestlers of all time?
Of all time?
Of all time.
Who votes on this kind of
It's
stuff?
been America did.
America did.
America.
Of all
America,
time.
and probably Latin America too, but we're sticking with America
Fuck.
right now.
Okay. 4 top 4 wrestlers of all time.
Correct. 4 top wrestlers of all time. You have to answer within the next 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes because you're a little tipsy. JT2283, what's up, buddy? I don't know who that is, but
What up, JT? Flair, Taker, Hogan, Macho. I would say Flair.
Close, Michael, but that's wrong.
Flair.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, real quick. My top 4 or America's top 4?
I just said America. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The world.
The world. The universe.
The world. The universe.
The multiverse?
What's up, JT? I'm glad that you're playing Overwatch with W. He needs more friends. All right, buddy. The world.
The world would be Ric Flair,
Uh-huh.
Hulk Hogan,
Uh-huh.
give me a second. Fuck, what's his name?
Oh my god.
Hold on. Okay. Giant Baba, and
Uh-huh.
he just fucking passed away too. What's his name?
Uh-huh.
Did you poll? Like,
Can you not worry about what I do with my free time? Can you just answer the damn question?
1 second.
Don't Google anything.
No, I need to find a name.
Oh my god. Max let me hold on, let's see. So Michael says Flair, Undertaker, Hogan, and Macho Man. And then Michael also says that no, sir, the world is wrong. Mike is telling me if I'm taking notes. Michael also says the Ultimate Warrior. And Max, who is a lifelong wrestling fan since 1990, says Stone Cold, Rey Mysterio, Undertaker, and Mankind. Whitey.
Hold on. Give me. I'm getting the last name. The last name is fuck. Where's his name? Why is he not on this list? Wait. Mazawa.
Okay. So can you repeat the whole list again?
So we have. So we have Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan,
Ric Flair,
woo,
Hulk Hogan,
Giant Baba, and Mazawa.
Okay, and is that your final answer?
No, that's not my final answer. That's America's final answer.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
I know I'm wrong. I know America's wrong because I know what's right.
Okay, so tell me what's right. What's the right answer?
The right answer is The Rock, The Rock, The Rock, The Rock, The Rock.
Dylan,
and Dylan.
So you are wrong again. Do you want to give it another shot?
You have to give me where you're getting this information from. Google?
Don't worry about where I'm getting information from. I just need to know, do you want to give it another shot?
I'm being set up so bad right now. Is this top 4? Is 4, right?
Top 4 of all time. There was too many on the list. I just went with top 4.
Top 4 that you have Googled or that?
No, that America, the world, has picked.
Okay, the top 4 that America has picked is Sting. Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Undertaker. And your mom.
You're wrong. Even on my mom, you are wrong.
I'm close, right?
Not even close.
Okay, I'll hear it.
Honestly, can you just admit that you should not even be a wrestling fan anymore?
I should just give up. I should just watch soap operas. Days of Our Lives. Let's watch it.
Can you change your shirt while you're at it?
It's the hat's
You
in the
want to take
way.
your hat off?
The hat's in the way.
Okay, got it. All right. So the top 4 wrestlers of all times of all time is number 1, Nacho Libre. Number 2, Captain Insano. Number 3, the Revolting Blob. And number 4, President Camacho.
Oh fuck!
Just to make sure that we're on the same page.
I have to Google number 4 because the first 3 made sense, but the 4th one did not.
Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
I have, but it's been a while. It's been so long since I watched that.
He's the president. The president was the president. His name was President Camacho. It was. So just once again, the top 4 wrestlers of all time is number 1, Nacho Libre.
Yes. Okay. Yep.
Number 2, Captain Insano. Because
right. Yep. For
Captain
sure.
Insano shows no fear.
Zero
fear. Revolting blob. And lastly, President Camacho. So, for all you wrestling fanatics out there, if you got those answers wrong, please rethink your life as far as you being a wrestling fan. You might want to get into being a Yankees fan. Thank you. God, I thought it was pretty obvious from the beginning. Like I saw the list and I was like, obviously, this is the correct list. Maybe you should have really thought about it. Go Yankees. God. How did you not know? Like you have a pink shirt on.
You have to carry us to the next segment because I can't. I'm dead. Oh, man.
Cheers, everybody. Did anybody else get the right answer, or am I the only one?
I'm pretty sure. I think it's just you, bud.
I'm pretty sure JT283 he got the right answer. He looks like he knows what he's talking about. And he plays Overwatch with you. I didn't even know you play Overwatch.
I play everything, bro.
God. Whitey, let me see. Game Master was the only one with the right answer. Hey, I gotta break the seal. Whitey, please, can you talk about our sponsors?
Our sponsors tonight are not this beer that I opened over here, but they are Beverage Machine. Please bear with me while this camera fucking updates and shows you the right picture. But this beer is fucking amazing. It is the Game Machine Triple IP Sci-Fi APA from Lupulin Brewing. The can's amazing. The beer's amazing. I have no idea what the flavor profile is, except for that it has got me very... Yes. Mr. Oscar over there is drinking Persephonus, Precarious, Pernophinus. I've had it before. It's amazing. I am up to right now currently Dos Equis Lager. The Amber Especial, if you would. Welcome back.
Hey, I'm back.
Could you please share your unofficial sponsor for the stream, please?
So I heard that you already fixed that you're now working with Dos Equis today. So I didn't know Dos Equis was sponsoring or were unofficially sponsoring our podcast today.
Unofficially, allegedly sponsoring the podcast.
Correct. So allegedly unofficially sponsoring our podcast today. On my end is Wicked Weed Brewing. All right. If it's weed you're looking for and beer, then this is the can that you get. The can is called Perni. If you look at the can, it has these little buds, but if you're able to see the whole can itself, they're
is that the weeds?
Buds, but yes, but
against it
The
all.
buds is the ass of the spider, and the rest are and the whole
Hey
body is
yo.
actually a spider. And it's pernicious. This hop delivery vehicle is crafted to be enjoyed fresh and often. It is hand selected in New Zealand, Australian, and American hops. Set this beer
Hops.
apart from all others. Its drinkability and clean finish will lead you to never look at an IPA the same way ever again. So, shout out to the Wicked Weed Brewing Company.
So good.
Allegedly, the
Do you
beer
like it
is
or
just
no?
spiked wider. No, I really do not like it at all. No, I'm not a big. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of IPAs in general. So far, the only one that I liked was in our last podcast, which was was it the Orange Monkey, the Brass Monkey, the
Some kind of
monkey
monkey.
is the name. It's a crazy monkey, speaking the monkey. I think that's what the name was.
Hey yo.
That was the name of it.
Can I ask that next podcast you pick a beer that you like, maybe like that you think you might like at least. It doesn't have to be an IPA.
Each one, it's the same way that you go. I look at the can, I'm like, oh wow, this is a really cool can. Let me get this beer. Nope. It's just IPA in general. I'm not a big fan of IPA.
Just get a Bud Light.
I'm hoping to find.
Pick a beer that you love. Bud Light, Coors Light.
The can is a lie. Honestly, I feel the can is a lie because I thought this was a cool can. Honestly, hold on. Well, depending on how we continue this. Okay,
May I?
Go ahead.
That beer is amazing, Michael. He does not know good beer. He doesn't like IPAs.
Makes me want grape soda pop. Exactly. I want a grape soda pop. I would be
so
ecstatic right now if I had a grape soda pop.
It's so good. You don't know good beer.
Like I said,
sorry, no. My bad. I falsely accuse you. He doesn't know good IPAs.
I'm still drinking it though. I'm not complaining. I'll complain. I haven't complained about it until you asked me if I liked it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Our fans want to know if I like the beer or not.
Our friends, not our fans. Our friends.
There was an article that said if you like IPAs, you must be a psychopath or something.
Okay, and so what? What?
Honestly, I vote that Whitey is a something. He looks like a something. Honestly, when I look at him, I'm like something. Can y'all hear when I pour?
Nope.
I tried to put it in a no, really, that sucks. I try to put it in a way where you can hear me pour.
So next
1
on
minute
the
alien skull can. The Faculty. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I saw like a quick glimpse of The Faculty. Did I send it to you, or was it?
You did. You did, but I have no knowledge of this movie at all. So you go ahead and
see.
Have you watched it?
I send it to you. No, I saw it on Facebook. I'm looking at my history with you. I don't see anything that I sent you.
So skip, because I haven't watched it at all.
I know. Well, the original. Well, I don't think it has actually come out yet. Hold on. So I know they're remaking. So for those who don't know, and for those that are a fan, I like the original. The Faculty. Have you seen the original one?
I have not.
Really? It is a cool movie. It is what's that dude's name from? He was supposed to be a big star, but he kind of fell off. But he's coming back. Oh my god, what's his name? Give me 1 quick second. I'll look it up in 2 seconds. Motherfucker. Shut up. Josh Hartnett. So
from that one movie.
Hartnett, Pearl Harbor. That's what honestly I can tell you. Then he had that vampire movie, the 40-something Days and Nights, I think. W Loves the Pops. Gotta say, that
would be insane if somebody popped up behind you in your windows there, since you had the ones behind you.
I have Rexy behind me.
Can you go outside real quick?
No, no, I want to do that. But I do have. For those who know, he's been at every podcast since day one. He gives me he gives me free refills every time I go to the park, or one free refill.
He's chunky.
Oh my god, I love Fat Yoshi. I didn't know you had that. Can I have it?
Nope. Get your own.
No, for real. I'm working on getting. I want to get a whole sleeve tattoo and somewhere add a Fat Yoshi in my on my.
He's
thing.
not fat. He's big boned. Okay, get it
Hold on
right.
a second, Mike. Bro, you printed him a Fat Yoshi?
Mike, shut up. Don't tell him that you made that for me.
No, he already said it. No, what are you talking about? Rexy has been with me since day one. He's been on the first episode, second, and the last episode, and today's episode. He's been with me with every episode. But
I told you I have a guy that makes stuff for me, but I didn't tell you who it was.
Oh,
I didn't tell you that you knew who he
Max
was.
is right. No, Max is right. You did bring him out 2 episodes ago.
I did.
You're right. Mike, can you make me a Fat Yoshi?
Mike,
I
say no.
Fat Yoshi.
Mike,
I
say
love
no.
Fat Yoshi.
Mike, say no.
Mike,
Mike,
YT will do things to you that you would never experience in your life.
Wow. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have the color anymore. Oh, man. He only has blue. You don't want a blue Yoshi. That'd be terrible.
Yoshi could be any color.
No, Yoshi's green. Green. See that green?
That's not the right green for Yoshi.
Your mom has the right green.
That's doo-doo brown Yoshi. That's doo-doo brown.
Wow.
That's doo-doo brown green.
Wow. Disrespect. Okay. Thank you guys for coming to the podcast. But since he's being rude, we're going to end it now.
Whatever, bro. Anyway, but so the faculty is actually, when I saw it, I've seen it a couple times. It's actually a pretty cool freaking movie. It's basically like,
is it?
Don't call me 100% because it's been years since I've seen it.
Quote him.
But from what I remember, like, the theory of it was cool. It had, it has Josh Hart in it. It has Usher in it. It has Elijah Wood.
Okay.
It has.
Okay. I heard Usher. Okay.
The one girl, she's also on Entourage. I can't think of her name.
Scarlett Johansson.
Characters of Entourage. One of the main characters from Entourage.
Scarlett Johansson.
The whole premise of it is that this town gets invaded by these like weird aliens that go into your bodies and stuff, and they figure out that the only way, like, for what I remember, like I said, once again, there's probably more to the story. I have to rewatch the movie, but I remember that the only way they could get the aliens out of your body is they had coke inside of like these pen capsules. You know, like the cheap like pens that were like, it's like plastic transparent, but they had the actual like liquid thing
gel, whatever it was. Yeah.
So they took that out and they shoved it in. They shoved that whole thing in with cocaine, and they basically snorted it. And the cocaine had a horrible reaction with the body that would make them like take out the alien or germ.
This is the actual movie that you're reviewing right now, right?
Drunken movie. Hey, I love it. Drunken movie.
It's not a bad idea.
Like,
real quick.
I'd explore that.
Real quick. We're looking at a new episode eventually to where we have some guests on. So if you're interested, let us know. We could use some guests.
Just know that if we have different views of interest and thoughts, I will attack you.
Immediately banned. Immediately banned. You'll be kicked so fast from the call.
I'm waiting for Jordan to come back. I'm surprised Jordan is not on because I have so much
things to
say to Jordan.
He's busy.
Busy doing what?
Busy doing his life.
He keeps telling me he wants to be a part of the podcast, and he doesn't even join into the regular podcast.
We'll get him one day. I promise you. You gotta pay his fee.
So no free thought. Count me in. Yes. In the Mac cough,
What up?
Max.
What up, Max? What up, Max? You want to get in here, Max? Discord. Discord is the key. So
Honestly,
unfortunately,
I'm down.
unfortunately, I had nothing to add to the faculty. I'm sorry. I didn't. I've never watched it before. I looked it up. It seems like a kind of like kind of a cult classic, but not quite.
It is.
Like
It is. It is. It truly is. Just
not
because,
there
like
yet.
I said, I remember so much of the movie. It's just having a good. Oh man, hey Mike Lansing, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Um, but honestly, like I remember so much. I do remember like the whole premise of the movie. I remember a lot of it. It's just I remember like Elijah. If I remember, Elijah Wood had like a big like deuces at the end of the movie. I feel like he was like like the hero of the town. But it was just like honestly like I gotta rewatch the movie so I can tell you more about it. But regardless, at the end of the day, they are they are remaking the movie. And I think it just goes back to the Hollywood in general, just losing ideas to new creative ideas to make new movies. Oh, I'm sorry, but one thing that I did want to talk about movies that I did remember. So back check to last 2 weeks podcast, our last podcast. So Deadpool, who's coming back? Freaking X-23 is coming back. No, the girl. I'm sorry, the little girl. The little girl's coming back.
From which movie?
Logan,
Oh, you mean what's your name?
the little girl.
Yes,
Don't say what's her name. Just the little girl. She's coming back.
the actual
She's
actress.
coming back for yes, the actual actress. She's coming back for fucking Deadpool.
Sorry, that's breaking news for me. So I love that.
So for those who don't, let me grab the fake mic because I didn't even connect it anymore. So this is oh my god. So this put it down. You're embarrassing yourself. So this is called entertainment on tap, where we should know at least a little bit of what's going on in the entertainment world. Not just have a bunch of figurines, and if I ask you questions about it, that you don't know what's happening.
I did know. Spoiler alert. That the
They
main
were making a
and
Deadpool movie.
so if you didn't know, Deadpool is having a new movie coming out, and whoa, Wolverine's in it. Whoa, played by Hugh Jackman. Um, I did hear that the main antagonist is going to be Charles Xavier's, spoiler alert,
yes,
twin sister,
correct.
in which in the womb they were like fighting, and I don't know, it's a lot that I haven't read in the comics, but it's gonna be
A
an
lot of it's gonna
amazing movie.
So once again, Disney. For those who haven't watched our last podcast, the 1, 2, and 3, Disney is not making any movies this. I'm sorry, let me recap that. Marvel is not making any movies this year coming out. None of the movies are coming out except Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3 once again is
It's
going
like
to
a
be
reset.
basically a whole reset. Exactly, a whole reset of what's the fuckery that's been happening with Marvel Studios. Obviously, they've been busting out 3-4 movies a year, and it's just been a little bit overwhelming because nobody knows what the hell is going on. Because they have to add in the shows to the movies. It's just way too freaking much. And a lot of people are not liking that. So, Deadpool they pushed everything back to 2025. Deadpool 3 is going to be the reset. For those who haven't seen the trailer, it's a great trailer. Definitely watch it. There's so much to capture on that trailer alone that you should really watch it. But yes, X-23 is coming back. They already confirmed that she's already on. She's It's already been on. They already confirmed that she was on the set. It was filmed. It's huge news. Ryan Reynolds' wife, I believe, is also in the movie as well.
Really?
Blake, what's her name?
Blake
Yeah.
Lively?
Hold on. If
Blake
you want to look it
Lively.
up quick, no, if you want to look up quick what role she's playing a role in the movie. But it's going to be basically it's supposed to be a pivotal part that's going to tie in both the Marvel and the Fox universe together. But a lot of it, and at first was discrepancies because she was taking a lot of pictures with Hugh Jackman and the director of the Deadpool movie. I forgot his name. I forgot the cast name. But definitely, like I said, Deadpool 3 is gonna literally be the biggest movie for Marvel. And honestly, and this, like, once again, allegedly,
Allegedly.
and this is also my allegedly and also my opinion, this movie in general can make or break Marvel. Because for those who don't know, Marvel movies have been on a decline. They haven't made any movie. They haven't made any movie besides the Spider-Man movies. Besides the Spider-Man movies, they haven't made any money. Ant-Man, no. Marvels, no. Their shows haven't really made the kind of movement they wanted. Movies in general for Marvel has not made the kind of move that they were hoping for. Eternals, which was supposed to be like their biggest fucking movie, flopped. Could have been, but it just wasn't there. It was, and the thing is with the Eternals, from the Eternals, there's still a lot of unanswered questions that none of the other Marvel movies have been able to answer.
Yep.
Like the Estial, the Celestials. Where the fuck are they right now? Where's that big ass hand and face that's going to be sticking out of the ocean right now? None of that has been answered in the Marvel movies. Bless you, buddy.
Thank you.
So Marvel's is in a decline, and they haven't made any money. They're losing money. Besides Disney becoming having the woke agenda. Now, I don't know, obviously there's a lot of different viewpoints on the whole woke, scene, but Disney is very forward when it comes to their woke agenda, and that has shown a lot of negative effect on their movies. Salud.
Thank you.
Claritin is one of our unofficial sponsors for today. So thank you to Claritin, who has provided us with allergy-free medicine.
I hate you so much.
Hey, we lost you. Are you there?
I'm here.
Big guy. I can't see you.
1 second. Let me fix that. There we go.
Look, okay, I was gonna say, like, everybody's been wondering where you were for those last 30 seconds. It scared us. We thought we lost you.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're back.
All right. So back to what I was saying, like, I really truly feel that Deadpool 3, even though I think everybody in the world knows that Deadpool 3 is not gonna flop. And I think people are wondering if it's gonna hit, how high in the billions it's gonna hit. Because it's 100% it's gonna be in the billion mark. There's no doubt. Because of one, that it's no longer a Fox movie, it's a Marvel movie. It's their first R-rated movie. It's Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, and Hugh Jackman. Like, there's so much. Like, I could keep saying so many different things, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, what else? What else? What else? What else? Like, this movie is no longer gonna be the billion mark. It's like, is it gonna hit the 2 billion mark? Because no movie has ever hit 2 billion. So, is it gonna hit the $2 billion mark? That's the question. Because this movie alone will probably be the biggest movie that Marvel ever put their cards in, their money in, whatever you
Oh,
want to
for
call it.
sure. Oh, for sure.
So, but in the weird Mandela world, I'll call it, that it flops. This will crush Marvel, and Marvel will die.
I don't want to say die, but there's not.
It would be
It would
the
be
biggest.
very, very, very bad if they will have a hard time climbing out of the hole of recovering from Deadpool 3 being bad.
Especially when Deadpool 3 should
Oh.
be and would be their biggest. What happened?
As she said, we're beautiful.
If I had a beard this long.
Good night, spontaneous Jamal.
I don't know who that is.
Spontaneous
Do you know who that
Jackson. Eshe, yeah, I do. My good pal.
Okay. Well, Spontaneous J, thanks for tuning
No,
in.
you have to make a J name. Spontaneous what?
I don't know. I like Jackson. Spontaneous Jackson.
Spontaneous
I like
Jackson.
that.
Good night, bud. Feel better. Feel better. Or else. Or else. Or else. So, the last
But yeah,
topic
no, but
on the docket.
fucking Iron Mike versus the Problem Child. Sorry, I get a little.
Jake Paul versus Iron
Fuck Jake.
Mike fucking Tyson. Let's fucking go. That's wild.
Okay. Oh my god. So
It's
okay,
wild.
I have so much love and hate for this because
you
I
love
don't
Jake
give
Paul.
a fuck about Jake. No, I don't give a fuck about Jake Paul.
Really?
I really don't.
I thought you had a Jake Paul like sign autograph.
You do? You have one?
I thought you did.
Oh no. So like maybe I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't. Just because like I know what it. Hold on, is this like one of those like charity fights that?
It's not.
That
It's
no.
So the big deal out of it is that it's on Netflix. So like we were talking about Netflix on sorry, we're talking about WWE on Netflix. The fact that Jake Paul has his next fight on Netflix is a huge deal in itself. His fights, and the card has been on Danzin, whatever that company is. I'm not familiar with it like entirely, but it's been on pay-per-view for a while now. The fact that his fight with Mike Tyson is going to be on the biggest streaming platform in the world is a huge deal. And it's Mike Tyson, dude.
Okay, let me know when I can say something.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. So pay-per-view, that's gonna die out soon, obviously.
Oh, for sure.
No one's gonna deal with pay-per-view. Not with any of the bullshit, unless you're still one of the old school cats that has the black box. And if you still do,
that's the OG. That's the OG right there.
How's that working for you? Because I missed the black box.
You mean LimeWire?
LimeWire? Fuck LimeWire. Let's go even further back, bro. The fucking black box. Bro, we had the black box when we were when I was a kid, bro.
Yep.
The black box was the shit.
Yep.
Okay. But what I'm saying is that this is I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm almost 100% positive we brought up either in episode 2 or episode 3 of our podcast when we talked about that Netflix was getting the rights to all of the streaming for the WWE and the UFC fights.
Right.
Okay. I don't think people realize the longevity or the outcome of that alone. Okay. Because the that alone is starting the fact that these fights or these shows or whatever you want to call it is being aired on Netflix. So what does it mean that Netflix cannot air all these other prime time shows that people usually would usually pay for on Netflix? Or I'm sorry, would pay for a pay-per-view. But now you can stream it on Netflix. Netflix, besides, because Netflix in general, if you notice a lot of their stuff, it's not just only like shows and movies anymore. They have their stuff that they're doing, like I don't know if you've seen it. It's like in certain cities they're doing like their like live experience show for like their Stranger Things live experience.
Yep.
Like they're expanding. They're not sticking to their typical platform, which is just shows and movies and whatever else they got going on in their games. If you can play if I'm not mistaken, you can play Grand Theft Auto now on Netflix.
I haven't heard that, but I believe you. But Netflix is trying as hard as possible to expand their.
It's not that they're trying; is that they did.
They did. They're doing the best job they can to go beyond just streaming shows or movies or whatever have you. They're trying to expand their business that in a way that nobody else has done in the streaming platforms, Hulu, Disney Plus, all that. Like Netflix is trying to get ahead of the game right now,
bro. And it's not that they're trying to; is that they always have been, and people don't realize that, like how much advanced they are. Okay, I know they have games, and I've seen it. I'm trying to figure out how can I get them to see it.
They've had games for a while. I did play a game on it. They had it's Bandersnatch. Well, what fucking show was it for? Was it Black Mirror? They had like a game that was like basically like Goosebumps, like choose your own path kind of stuff, where you pick yes or no or go this way or that answer. That was fun. But Netflix is on their own. They're setting the market for how streaming is done. Whether it's sports, whether it's live reality shows, whether it's live anything else, movies, series, they are the industry leader on as far as all that goes. What's up?
So yes, so you could play the original Grand Theft Auto games on Netflix.
That's wild.
San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City. Yeah, so I just had to look at it right now, but yeah, so Netflix is expanding from their shows and TV movies to their kind of like their live experience things in certain cities, mostly big cities like New York and Miami, and their games in general. But now there's sports. They're tapping into sports and live sports. These big WWE shows, obviously you watch them. That you had to pay for to watch it on pay-per-view. You can now, starting in 2025, I believe, you can start watching them live on Netflix.
Yep.
So them bringing this big fight. Once again, Iron Mike and the fucking Problem Child. You could watch it now. On when did they say the fight was?
I think it's
June
middle
7th?
middle June or early June. It's the biggest.
June 20th.
It's the biggest fight
June 20th.
in all of Netflix history, all of streaming history. Well, whether or not you like Jake Paul, whether or not you believe that Mike Tyson still has hands, it's
no. Hold on.
it's
Okay, hold on.
it's something you have to watch, and they haven't even announced who's going to be on the undercard of who is fighting before him. Like, it's going to be an insane show.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Can we go back to what you just said?
What did I say?
If Mike Tyson still has hands,
Does he have hands?
bro, it's Iron Mike. Hold on, I'm trying to bring up the stats. Hold on.
He's old though. He's
Who
old.
cares if he's old? So you're telling me that who would you rather take a hit from, Jake Paul or Iron Mike?
I don't know who hits harder. How old is Mike Tyson right now? Tell me that.
57.
Okay. I'm not saying I could beat.
I had
Mike-
this earlier and I can't have it. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I'm trying to find it right now while we're talking. But Mike Tyson has 44. If I recall, was again. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to find it right now. Yeah, there you go. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. Come on. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, so he's 57 years old. He'll be 58 by the time the fight happens. But he had 44 knockouts. Obviously, prime Mike Tyson, but still, he is Iron Mike.
I could take him.
Iron Mike. Really, bro?
If it was MMA,
Really?
boxing, he kills me. Boxing, I'm dead. MMA,
This isn't MMA. Jake Lowe.
you're right. It's boxing. It's boxing.
Strict boxing.
He
Mike
kills
Tyson
me.
has the experience.
He kills
is a
me.
fucking beast.
No, yeah, I'm
Mike
dead.
Tyson. I don't see Mike Tyson getting knocked out. Even at his age, I don't see him getting knocked out. If he gets knocked out, I will physically be upset. And because honestly, I'm almost done with my beer, so I want an amount of.
You had a beer?
I'm out of beer, so I'll apologize. And I'm looking at time, and I know the wife is going to be calling me soon. So I want to point out that Mike Tyson is a fucking beat. Even at hit. Okay, we'll finish the podcast when you finish your beer. So Mike Tyson is a motherfucking beast. All right, Iron Mike. You don't get called Iron Mike.
He's a goat. He's a goat. Top 4 all time.
He is. I had to think. About it, but yeah, he is a fucking beast. He has the hits. He may not. 100%. He is not going to have the speed. I don't even have it up right now.
Who can take a hit is the question. I feel like if Mike Tyson hit me clean in the ribs, I'd die.
I feel like
I'm dead.
I feel like if Big Mike hit me anywhere, I would die.
Yeah.
Okay?
Now,
that is
if I can like dodge and weave a little bit, I'm still dead. He's killing. I can't compete with him. He's been doing this fucking forever. But Jake Paul has a chance.
Young cat.
He had a chance.
Young cat.
He had a chance. He's
Bro,
young.
he's young. He's
He-
young. He's faster. But
dodge and weave.
does he have the hit?
The 5
Does he
Ds:
have the
dip, dodge, dive, duck. He's got.
I want to walk away, but there's a chair in front of me right now, bro. Are you serious, bro? Are you fucking booking dodgeball on me right now, bro? Are you fucking serious?
I'm just saying.
Right now?
I'm just saying. If Jake Paul follows the 5 Ds, he has a chance because he's young and he's more athletic at this point in life.
Have you seen The Hangover Part 1? That
of course I have. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is that I'm not saying Jake Paul will win. I'm saying Jake Paul will not die from this fight, but me or you fighting Mike Tyson will die instantly. We're dead.
This is obviously a money grabber.
Oh, for sure. Obviously, and I respect the game.
This is a money grabber. I will just say 100%. If Mike Tyson loses, I'm gonna be fucking like not even upset. I'm gonna flip shit. I don't know. I might throw one of my kids at the house. I'm gonna be so fucking upset. I'm gonna be so upset.
So it's you or you. Who wants to live here still? Because one of you has to go.
Exactly. Because, bro, you're telling me that fucking Iron Mike is gonna lose to fucking Jake Paul?
Can't happen. A tie, a draw.
Like Mayweather, I would see. It's understandable. Mayweather has the experience. He has the tactical experience.
He's still young compared to Tyson.
But bro, Jake Paul, who is, I don't want to say he's a rookie because he's not a rookie. He's had his fights, but somebody who has been in obviously triple, quadruple the fights that Jake Paul has had and lose to Jake Paul.
A bad look. But we're watching it. We have it's must see.
No. I'm gonna watch it.
Must see TV.
I'm gonna watch it. It's just like the McGregor and Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
I saw it not because I knew what was gonna happen, but because I just wanted to see how it would happen. I knew Mayweather was gonna fight in the boxing ring.
Right.
Mayweather was gonna win.
This fight is.
I was hoping McGregor was gonna win.
Right.
But an octagon and an actual boxing ring is two different types of fighting.
Yep.
You can't you when you rely on all your body and just one part of your body to fight, it's even though you are a skilled fighter in a lot of different, fighting styles, because as a UFC fighter, you have to be obviously, fit to fight in every aspect of fighting compared to just boxing, which is just hand-to-hand combat. It's just a little bit harder.
It's gonna be matter like watching this fight between Tyson and Paul. Can Paul hold his own, because he's fighting the best boxer of our generation? Like he's not the best overall, but from 90s on, it's Tyson.
Hold on. Don't fuck around with freaking Oscar De La Hoya.
Who?
Come on, hey. There's a lot of great. Okay, honestly, boxing hasn't been the same. Mike Tyson's era had what? Oscar De La Hoya had freaking the Colombian guy. He was Manos de Iron Hands. I forgot his name. He was a Colombian boxer. If someone could fill me in his name, I'll look him up right now. He fought with Sugar Ray. He's one of the only people that actually made Sugar. That he actually, I believe, he won against Sugar Ray, but then lost against Sugar Ray.
Not ringing a bell.
I gotta give me a second. Talk about something. I'll be back in a second.
I would never, ever step in a boxing ring with Mike Tyson. Couldn't pay me enough. Nope. He will destroy me. Now, Jake Paul, trained boxer, trained kind of in MMA. He will hold his own, but I don't know. Like, you can't match the speed and the skill and the knowledge of Mike Tyson. That is a tough fight to fight Mike Tyson in a boxing match. I don't care if he's 85. Have you seen Mike Tyson move in the last 10 years? Walkers included. He might be slow to move his hips, but his hands are fast as fuck.
Honestly, even in Mike Tyson's hands are not as fast. Obviously, Mike Tyson's hand is not as fast as it used to be. Just one hit to call it quits. I mean, one hit.
All it takes is one hit to the dome, and you're done. You're done.
And just to end this conversation, Max, who could take the hits? Max, I feel like you could take the biggest hits. All right. I feel like if Mike Tyson or Jake Paul would hit you, I feel like you could take them. I don't recall, but I'm pretty sure in middle school you fought Dan Eady and you held yourself like a champ. All right. And I feel you could do the same thing with Mike Tyson. All right, buddy? I have faith in you.
No doubts. So
once again, the Mike Tyson fight is going to be Jay, do you remember what day it was?
I think it's June 5th, but I will research real quick. Give me 1 second. Go ahead and talk.
June 20th. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. It was June 20th at the damn, bro. Maybe we should go to Texas. It's June 20th at the Arlington. I think Arlington is in Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. Arlington is stadium in I'm sorry. Arlington, Texas is Arlington. I'm stupid. Forgive me. Arlington, Texas. The main event card that will air on Netflix.
July 20th. I mean, if
July
you're
20th,
no, I think July 20th is around.
Texas.
I'm going to be on a cruise, so that's going to be a rough time for me. But
thanks for the invite.
I mean, still time. You want to go to PR, DR, and St. Thomas.
So, if anybody who else is drinking with us, are you going to be able to check out the rest of that beer?
That's all I got.
Honestly, thank you. Hey, I want to say, as always, thank you for everybody who has joined in our podcast. It really does mean a lot to us. We're slowly growing. We're slowly wanting more people to join in with us. So if you have any friends or family who think they might enjoy our podcast and wants to join in the live, the drinks, please subscribe. Join us. Our next podcast will be as soon as my calendar wants to pop up. Oh, I'm sorry. Will be it's either going to be March 2022 or 23, one of those two. So either day, we will be doing our podcast. We would love for y'all to join us. If you have topics or anything you want to look for us to discuss, we'll be open for you to discuss with us. We will love any conversations. If there's any IPAs that you would love for us to try, 100%, we will love to try it. And we'll give you our honest opinion. I can tell you right now, this is our 4th episode, and so far I've only liked one episode. I'm sorry, one. I've only like one IPA. T, who's a little bit more tipsy than I am. What would you like to say?
First of all, I want to thank my parents for giving. I want to thank the big homie
For having sex and
up in
giving
the
birth to
sky.
me.
No, for real, I want to thank. First of all, I have to thank Oscar, my esteemed co-host here. It's been a blast so far, and we're gonna keep doing this. All the folks who have watched and enjoyed our content so far, thank you guys. Please like, please subscribe, please comment any opinions, any improvements that you think we can have, uh any viewers who want to partake and have some beer to drink and join us. I am behind and he's chugging. I'm not chugging. So thank you guys so much for joining us and enjoying the show and adding to our content. Appreciate you guys so much. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And cheers.
Take your time. There we go. Oh, yeah, like that. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks.
Good night, guys.
Deuces.
Cheers.